Ravena makikipagkaltangan. Huli. Pero yung pasa ni Wami behind dito kay Baguio. Nevertheless, shake it up here. 40 seconds into the contest. Sanggalang, they want to establish Ian early. And Ian sneaks one through. With his second three. Dito kay Reeves. JR to the baseline. Turnaround. Jumper is good. Ravena Mebuelo to the spin cycle. He goes. Smooth move on the part of the Phenom.
In this game number 6 of the semifinal series between NLEX and Magnolia, will the Warriors travel on, or is this the end of the road para sa kanila? Magnolia Hotshots want to enter the finals against the San Miguel Beermen. Will they end it dito sa loob ng Big Dome sa gabing ito? Mabuhay Pilipinas, nandito po kami sa loob ng Smart Araneta Coliseum. The Dean Quinito hands-on is with me. I'm Charlie Gunat. Later you'll hear from Riza Diaz. And this game is a do or die para sa NLEX Road Warriors ni Coach Yang Yao Din.
Game number 6. And yes, sabi mo nga, no, kasama Charlie, ang NLEX do or die situation. They've got to be able to win in this game to force a Game 7 on Thursday.
Unfortunately, para sa koponan ni Coach Yang Yao, they'll need to play this game without one of their main guys in the backcourt. Nahinto yung arangkada ni Kevin Louis Alas, who had been playing very well, especially towards the middle till the end of this conference. Learned how to play already together with Kiefer Ravena, was spectacular at some points dito sa semi-series na ito din, but he's out, and with an ACL injury, he'll be out maybe for the next 2 conferences as well.
Well, what you'll miss is etong mga ginawa niya in the first 4 games of the semifinals. No, 9.8 points a game, 6.3 assists. Kiefer Ravena saying that the team is praying for his recovery. Si Kevin Alas po suffered an ACL tear in his knee, and he will be operated on Friday at 6 a.m. sa St. Luke's Global under the knife of Dr. George Canlas.
But he is here in the stadium, in the Coliseum this evening. You see him smiling there together with Serena Dagdag. We have a report from Riza Diaz on Kevin.
Charlie, parang artista nga si Kevin Alas nung dumating. Everybody was greeting him, the whole team, even yung mga kalaban sa Magnolia, lahat binabati siya. In fact, kanina during the warm-up, si Kiefer Ravena was actually wearing his practice jersey. And Kevin told me talagang overflowing yung mga mensahe, especially on social media. But 2 messages really stood out. One is from Chris Ross, who also suffered an ACL injury many years ago. Sinasabi ni Chris Ross sa kanya, attack the therapy, maging aggressive dun sa therapy para yung 6 to 8 months, talagang ma-meet niya at makabalik din siya kagad. But also another message stood out for Kevin Alas, and that's a message from Mark Pingris telling him na soon enough ay magiging magkaklase nga daw sila sa therapy. These messages of course gives Kevin Alas a little more uplift in his spirit dahil nga very down si Kevin dahil nga sa kanya naging injury. Charlie.
Thanks a lot, Riza. Well, you mentioned the name of Mark Pingris na wala rin sa serye na ito because of the same type of injury. But guys have stepped up para sa Magnolia Hotshots. One of them has been Mark Baroca. It's a big check mark para kay Baroca so far, especially the past couple of games. He's scoring, he's dishing, he's playing great defense, Dean, and he's really been one of the main cogs in their search to get back to the finals.
Well, tama-tama yung re-emerges ni Mark Baroca. This was his first start in the semifinals sa game number 5 when he scored 18 points. That's also the best performance it has had points-wise over the last 10 games dito sa ating conference. So Mark Baroca, his court vision, his ability to pass, and his ability to control the situation, very important para sa Magnolia.
Well, tough matchup para sa kanya. Bagamat rookie lang ang kanyang makakatapat, si Kiefer Ravena. Ang laro, hindi parang rookie. He came into the league, took it by storm. Played his first game against this very same Magnolia squad and played very well immediately. Sa umpisa pa na ng kanyang career dito sa PBA, nagparamdam na itong rookie na to.
Well, parang hindi nga rookie ang laro ni Kiefer Ravena. He's playing like a 10-year veteran and certainly a blue chip rookie. Ito po ang mga semis averages na. He's averaging 17.2 points, but his assists, close to 5 assists a game. And over the last 3 games into the semifinals, Kiefer Ravena has not scored less than 20 points.
And what's very impressive kay Kiefer, he's shooting 47% from the field despite all the defensive attention na binibigay sa kanya ng kanilang mga kalaban dito sa sharing ito. So he's really attacking the basket, and he'll need to do more of that As we're about to begin the first quarter, atin sa atin ang Cobra Energy Drink. Simula na ang labanan ng tunay na lakas. Nakaputi ang NLEX Road Warriors. Naka-azul naman ang mga Magnolia Hats at pambansang manok. Starting for the blue shirts, Barroca and Lee in the backcourt. Sangalang de la Rosa and Pascual naman ang front court. Kabilang panig, Ravenna and Baguio in the backcourt. Taulava, Miranda and Conacer naman ang frontliners for Coach Yeng Yao.
Well, going over the starting lineup ng NLEX, si Fonacier at saka si Ravenna did not start for the Road Warriors in game number 5. Now they are starting. Coach Yeng Yao realizing that he needs those two key players to be able to get a fast start against Magnolia.
Ravenna from the outside knocks it down from three-point land to get the first points para sa NLEX. Earlier, Ian Sangalang rolling to the basket. What a series, what a conference para kay Ian Sangalang din. He's come back from the injury
Well, I
definitely.
think big adjustments on the part of Coach Chito Vicolero sa lineup ng or starting lineup ng Magnolia. He had earlier started Rafi Rivas playing center, Ian Sangalang playing the power forward position, and then he also started Gio Halalon instead of Mark Barroca. But since game number 5, he has realized that Ian Sangalang can do more damage against NLEX playing the center position because he's a scoring center. Plus Mark Barroca playing the point guard position now instead of Gio Halalon.
Miss from 3 mula kay Kiefer. Paulie nakatanggap ng bola. Balik kay Barroca. Barroca played splendidly as the team said earlier dun sa huling laro. Trying to go to the post to Sangalang, and Sangalang is called for hooking the defender. Kiefer Ravenna draws that against the big man. Here's a block a while ago brought to us by Copico Black. Sarap ng boom. Gising, Copico Black.
And great job defending the paint that time by NLEX. Asi Taulava starting once more here for the Road Warriors. Asi has started the last 2 games for the Road Warriors. Doesn't play too many minutes, but he establishes yung inside presence niya right at the onset of the game.
Let's watch this smart assist brought to us by Smart. Be there like never before. That was the first basket of the game a while ago. Lead to Sangalang. Nawarningan si Chito Vicolero for resentment to a call. So an early warning against the Magnolia coach. Miranda missing the jumper from the free throw stripe.
Well, Charlie, kanina nakita natin si Ian Sangalang getting away for the uncontested layup. And looks like a moving pick.
That's a big
Called against Paul Lee.
That's a big ball. That's 2.
Check that against Ian Sangalang.
Dalawa na para kay Sangalang. Ang aga pa sa larong ito. And he is their #1 scoring threat sa loob ng pintura. At mapipilitan silang ilabas agad dito si Ian Sangalang.
And Sangalang saddled now with foul trouble very early in this game. You know, I was going to mention kanina, no, that Sangalang provides scoring stuff because he plays the finesse game, and that's in contrast to the power game ng mga inside defenders ng NLEX. That's also the reason why Sangalang is scoring 18 points a game, shooting close to 60% from the field.
Hihirit pa bago makalabas sana kasi papalitan na si Aldrich Ramos, but he missed the hook shot. The 4-point lead for the NLEX Road Warriors. Keeper the drive. Dropped it over to Asi. Creating some space at napasok ang layup.
Well, Kiefer Ravenna makes such a big impact on the game, not only because of his scoring, but because nahahanap niya kung sino yung mga kakampi niyang libre.
He recognizes na talagang bibigyan siya ng atensyon. No? Knows how to give it up. Kyle Pascual bigyan ang kanyang jumper. Tapigan ng bola. Roque de la Rosa almost had it, but Michael Miranda took it away. Strong start for the Road Warriors. Baguio goes to Asi. Asi turns. And on the way up, lost the ball. It goes out of bounds. Babalik sa panig ng Magnolia ang bola, but there's the substitution. Sangalang have to sit due to 2 early fouls. Here's some Megaling move of the game brought to us by Davies. Give me 500. Davies Mega Grill 500 white maputi. Makatawan. Hindi maamoy. May timeout na tinawag. 8-2 ang score. NLEX ang lamang.
Well, very early nakita na natin isang play ng NLEX where you see Asi Taulava ahead of the pack. Stop right there. Makita natin si Kiefer Ravenna, he's got control of the ball, at si Asi Taulava already posting up. But you also see two defenders here ng Magnolia looking at where Kiefer Ravena is going to bring the ball. Ang gagawin ni Kiefer, if magpe-penetrate siya dito, alam niya, one-on-one situation for Asi Taulava. He's not looking to pass, or rather to score. He's looking to pass to Asi Taulava for the high percentage shot. Ito po ang nangyari. And finding the gap in the defense, doon nakita natin, ang ganda ng pasa galing kay Kiefer Ravena, and Asi Taulava would score inside.
But Paul Lee, coming out of a timeout, just threw up a three and knocked it down to cut the lead to just 3. 8-5 lamang pa rin ang NLEX. 8 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Here in the first period, Cyrus Baguio, nakatref na yan kanina. Bantay sarado mula kay Rome De La Rosa. They played together at Alaska a couple of seasons back. Cyrus leans in. Pabandang tira. Traveling na agad ang tinawag. Had that gone in, it would have been nullified. Let's check out this Paymaya play that's brought to us by Paymaya, official payment partner of the PBA. Get an account in a minute. Download the Paymaya app.
Yan, nakita natin yung ball screen para kay Paul Lee for him to get separation from his defender. And that's all he needs, just that ball screen para makahanap siya ng magandang opening to hit the outside shot.
There's a switch. Nakaposte si Aldris Ramos against the smaller Cyrus Baguio. Miranda is on Paul Lee. Paul makes his move, crosses him over, kicks it out to Kyle. Dito Mira. Binigay kay Baroka at may contact. No, 3 seconds ang tatawagin against Kyle Pascual in the paint. That's a turnover. And we'll turn you over to Riza.
Charlie, in all of the game of this series, from games 1 to 5, ang team na may mas mataas na 3-point shooting percentage wins the game. Kausap ko kanina si Assistant Coach Jojo Lastimosa, at ang sabi nga niya, it's our gauge, kaya as much as we could, we would want to throw it from the 3-point line, but also reminding, of course, the players that they could have various shots and keep it, of course, different each and every time. Sa panik naman ng Magnolia, Assistant Coach Johnny Abariento says field goal shooting is very important, but what they want to establish early in this game is their defensive presence. Charlie.
Right now, they've given up 10 points already. 4 points kay Asi Taulava, including that jumper a while ago.
And that matches his high in this series for Asi Taulava. Way to go. Ang ginawa niya, went from underneath over to the outside to hit the 15-foot jumper off the pass galing kay Cyrus Baguio. That kind of unselfish play is what NLEX needs to be able to break down yung depensa ng Magnolia.
Let's talk about the Dean's List for the Magnolia Hotshots.
Well, unang-una for Magnolia, ilagay nila sa alanganin si Kiefer Ravena because he makes such a big difference for NLEX. Pangalawa, walang tigil ng pukpukan. They need to be able to make this a high-scoring game. At pangatlo, they need to control the boards. Game 2, nung nanalo ang Magnolia, they were plus 13 in rebounds. And Game 5, when they won, they were plus 8 in rebounds.
2 free throws para kay Kyle Pascual. Cuts the lead down to 3 once again. Para naman sa NLEX Road Warriors.
Well, dapat samantalahin nila ang turnovers ng Magnolia in the series. 18.2 turnovers a game for Magnolia against 15.2 turnovers for NLEX. Pangalawa, pigilin nila si Ian, and that might be a plus.
Checkmark na yan.
Right, a plus mark here for NLEX very early because nasa foul trouble na si Sanggalang. At pangatlo, pakipagpalitan sila ng mukha. They need to turn this into a physical contest because the reason why Magnolia has been able to get a lot of points on the board is because they like to play with finesse. That's the style of Magnolia, and that's epitomized by Ian Sanggalang. That finesse play has to be neutralized by the power game, the physical play ng NLEX.
Well, NLEX has the personnel, especially up front, mga rugged frontliners. Meron sila, no? And so far nga, they're in the lead in this game. 7:04 natitira sa ating first period. You did mention a while ago, kailangan pigilin si Ian Sanggalang. 2 fouls. Put him on the bench. We don't know when he's gonna come back in. Dribblers, open your Moneyball app. Baka manala kayo 3,000 pesos. Dito ang ating unang Phoenix Boss Moneyball question. Ano ang pinakaunang team na tinalo ng Magnolia franchise sa PBA 30 years ago? Number 1, San Miguel Beer. Number 2, Shell. Number 3, Ginebra, San Miguel. Pindot na. 30 years ago yun. So, humula na lang kayo. Malamang, karamihan sa inyo, wala pa nun. Lowry's gonna share another 3. Tatlong 3-pointers na ang NLEX Road Warriors, not even halfway through the first period.
And Kiefer Ravena again with a perfect assist pass na sinasabi natin kanina how important he is in the NLEX scheme of things because nahahanap niya kung sino yung libre.
Kyle Pascual, 4 na puntos na rin. Patas sila ni Asi Taulava, so the centers are canceling each other out scoring-wise. Baroka, post for na share to pick it up. The ball is stuck. Pwede pumasok sa backcourt para i-retrieve yan. Ravena, 7 seconds on the shot clock. To the cutting Miranda, kick to the corner. Baguio. That's a miss. Lee Up ahead to Baroka. Ball is on the floor. Napulot ni Mark yan. Kinukulit ni Baguio. May foul na tinawag. Nagbanggaan pa after the whistle had blown. Humihingi ng tawag ito si Baroka. Here's the smart move a while ago. Brought to us by Smart. Hindi like never before. A kick out para kay Larry Fonasher. Pascual, a good start din para sa Magnolia at the center position. But the veteran, Rafi Rivas, is in the game.
And he takes over from Kyle Pascual. At nakita natin si Kiefer Ravena. The way he's able to penetrate deep and then he brings the defense towards him because he's so close to the basket. Biglang-bigla, papasa siya kung sino libre. By that time, hindi na makaka-recover ang defense because Kiefer Ravena would have done an excellent job in sucking in the defense para sa kanya.
3 from Baroka. Bitin na bitin yun. At sa rebound play, may foul agad si Rafi Rivas. Kapapasok lang. On the other side, Asi Taulava is also on the bench as J.R. Kinyan has checked into the game and he's a scoring threat for Coach Yeng. Dribblers, ang tamang sagot sa ating unang Phoenix Pulse Moneyball question ay Shell. Shell. Okay, yun yung kalaban ng Magnolia 30 years ago. Nung unang game nila in the PBA. 1988, that was the debut of Jojo Lastimosa who now sits on the NLEX bench. 30 years ago, unang laro niya dito sa PBA as a rookie.
Can you imagine? 1988.
No, and he won the Rookie of the Year
That's
eventually
right.
after that season.
And Larry Fonasher now with 5 points. You're seeing NLEX play with a lot of rhythm, a lot of pace sa kanilang opensa. But what's actually keeping them ahead in this game is ang kanilang depensa. Although Paul Lee making that shot.
Parang dalawang isang bola.
Oo.
Lalabas pa sana pero finally decided to fall.
Pangalawang 3-pointer na yan ni Paul Lee. At sasabihin ko sana, no, the reason why NLEX is ahead in this game, not because it's playing with a good flow sa kanilang opensa, but because of their defense, holding Magnolia down to just 12 points so far.
Baguio hanging in the air. And a foul was called. Sino ang guilty party? Number 4, Rafi Rivas. Pangalawang foul niya yan. So 2 of the big guys have 2 fouls each. Here's a Paymaya pledged sa atin ng Paymaya, official payment partner ng PBA. Get an account in a minute. Download the Paymaya app.
What we notice here is yung aggressiveness ng NLEX. No? They're playing with a sense of urgency. Do or die ito para sa kanila. There's no tomorrow. They've got to be able to win this to force a Game 7 on Thursday. At kanina binabagit natin, no? Yung depensa ng na dapat gawin dito ng NLEX. As you see, man down on the other end of the floor. I think that's Kiefer down on the other end. So it's 5 versus 4. And Magnolia throwing it away despite the advantage in numbers.
Well, Kiefer's up, but seems to be nursing some sort of pain somewhere. But he'll continue playing as long as he can. Hanggat kaya niya. Hindi naman lalabas basta-basta yan. This is do or die, as you said. We don't expect any less from the NLEX Road Warriors other than to go all out and extend this to 7 games. Miranda, that's short. Rebound taken by Baguio. Kicks over to Larry, top of the key. That's his favorite spot. Although he can hit it from anywhere on the arc. Pero gusto niya top of the key na yan.
And Fonasher already with 8 points in this game. Last time out, in game number 5, he scored 9 points. His high in this series, 10 points. So he's just 2 points away from matching his high. At sinasabi natin kanina how important defense is for NLEX. In the 2 wins of NLEX in this series, they won because of defense. They held Magnolia down to an average of 83 a game. But in their 3 losses, Magnolia scored 97.3 points. So anak ng diferensya. NLEX has to play the tough defense for them to be able to force a Game 7 in this one.
Up by 6, 3:45 remaining first period. Baroka using the Ramos screen. They go to Rivas, not a threat from out there. Gusto sana puntahan si Aldres, pero bantay, ganda ng bantay nito si Malyari. So Baroka have to put it up from outside. At binawi niya ang press ni Larry Fonasher. Baba na naman sa tatlo ang lamang ng NLEX.
And what a shot galing kay Baroka because that was over the outstretched arm ni Raul Soyud na mas malaki sa kanya.
Soyud handoff to Tiongson. Tiongson, another guy expected to produce in the absence of Alas. J.R. Kinyan. Laging threat naman yan. Takes the elbow jumper and knocks it down. Lead back up to 5.
And Charlie, both teams playing with good balance. Sa NLEX, lilima na nakaka-score sa kanila. And for Magnolia, 4.
So we're seeing both teams na may suot-suot na numero sa kanilang mga left side ng kanilang mga sando na jersey. Siyempre yung numero ni Pingris para sa Magnolia. Ngayon naman yung numero ni Kevin Alas, suot-suot na rin ng NLEX Road Warriors. But you look at the losses, Pingris and Alas.
Yeah.
Which team loses more with the absence of those players?
You know, actually, both teams are very resilient. So you can't say kung sino yung nawalaan na mas malaki. I think Mark Pingris, we all know what he's capable of providing for Magnolia. Ang kanyang leadership, power moves, his rebounding and defense. And Fonasher now has matched the series high with 10 points.
Pinakamalaking lamang na yan ng NLEX. 7, 22-15, 2:10 to go. Dito sa first period, may reach in si Larry Foe. Matatawagan siya ng kanyang first personal, but he does have 10 points. As the Dean just said a while ago, he will sit. Ighalo coming in para palitan siya. Pero may timeout muna. Lamang pa rin ang NLEX ng 7. Babalik po ang PBA dito sa ESPN 5. What a start for the Road Warriors, especially this guy, Larry Fonasher, scoring very well. 10 points na siya dito sa first quarter pa lamang. He already surpasses his game 5 production.
Well, you know, his teammates are looking for him. And that's the thing about Larry Fonasher. That's also the reason kung bakit ini-start siya ni Coach Yang Giao sa laro. You need his immediate presence. Sa umpisa ng game, dapat pumuputok na ito si Larry Fonasher to set the tone for the Road Warriors, and he's done a super job so far. Did not start the last 2 games for the Road Warriors. This time started and with 10 points so far sa first quarter. And katabi niya si Kiefer Ravena also started in this game. Kiefer with 3 points, but a bundle of assists so far.
Well, there's some pressure, of course, sa backcourt nitong NLEX Road Warriors right now. Wami Tiongson and Ighalo playing that backcourt. Because when Kiefer Ravena is on the bench, wala si Kevin Alas, you know, minsan nawawala sila sa right track as far as running their offense because these two guys are very talented. So kailangan mag-step up talaga tong sila Huami Tiongson. Let's watch this fast break brought to us by United Auctioneers, the biggest auction company in the Philippines, ISO certified sa bidding. Ikaw ang bida. There's someone at the technical free throw line because Coach Yang has been called for a technical for uttering disrespectful language at the referee. And PJ knocks it down.
PJ Simon, that's a technical free throw. Now si Ighalo, hindi naglaro yan in the last 3 games sa semifinals, but he's known as a defender. Ang babantay niya rito is si PJ Simon. You also don't want PJ to get off hot.
Gio Halalo na may mga great moments din sa serye ito. Passes into Sangalang. Nagsama na yung dalawang yan as best players. That was in game number 3. It was tapped out. 6 seconds to shoot para sa Magnolia. Baseline inbound. Gio will do that. Under 2 minutes ang natitira. 1 minute 58 to be exact. Ribes receives that inbound. Wants to go to Sangalang. Si Gio naman ang kumuha ng handoff. Gio will drive. Ball on the floor pero naubusan na ng oras. 24 seconds shot clock violation on the part of the pambansang manok.
A big gamble here ni Chito Victorero because binirit niya si Ian Sangalang with 2 personal fouls. But he feels that this game is getting a little bit out of hand. So he needs to be able to re-establish yung presence ni Ian Sangalang, who is their leading scorer in the game, in the series.
Malyari now, the jumper. And he has had a pretty good series shooting-wise. Ito si Alex Malyari. Nagiging consistent na yung outside shot ito si Alex. 8 ang lamang, pinakamalaking lamang for either team. Halalo, bumitaw, masyado malakas, bakbakan sa rebound. May matatawagan ng loose ball foul. It's gonna be Raul Soyud, who cannot believe it. Jimmy Mariano on top of that situation.
Ang babatayan natin dito kung magkakaroon ng pagbabago yung aggressiveness ni Ian Sangalang. Realize that he's got 2 personal fouls. He's been very aggressive in attacking the power defense ng NLEX, especially around the painted area.
Natawagan ng warning ito si Raul Soyud. Na-issue ng warning for complaining. PJ Simon. 1 Wants to work on Soyud. Bakbakan yung dalawa. Ighalo at saka Sanggalang. And Ighalo matatawagan ng foul. Struggling to keep Sanggalang out of that paint. As you said, that's what you need to do against Ian Sanggalang.
And si Soyud also.
Free throws ito para kay Sanggalang dahil penalty na. Ang NLEX, free throws niya hatid sa atin ng Smart. Be there like never before.
Charlie, I was just gonna say about Soyud because he's getting switched on and naiiwan siya sa labas eh. At the second time that they've switched and Soyud finds himself outside rather than trying to help out in getting the rebounds inside.
With that shot from Fonashare earlier, tunay na lakas move hatid sa atin ng Cobra Energy Drink. Walang talo, 13 pesos mo. Dalawang mintis mula kay Ian Sanggalang. Got nothing on that trip. One of the sore spots, probably shoots at times higher from the field than from the line. Wami Thompson hits another three-pointer. Hindi ko pala. Tapos humirit mula sa Rainbow Arc or from beyond the Rainbow Arc itong NLEX dito sa first period. Pang-apat na nila yan.
A specialty of the house for Wami Johnson. He's hitting 36.4% from the three-point area.
Napasa kay Robbie Herndon. He's underneath. And he powers it up against J.R. Quinyan. The rookie gets the two.
A rugged performer there, si Herndon. He knows how to create space para sa kanya, especially inside the painted area.
Malyari drives it in, gets it to go. Aggressive move from Alex Malyari, but Herndon is ahead of the pack. Can he finish? Yes, he does. Back-to-back baskets for the former San Francisco State Gator.
And now hitting 20 points in this quarter is Magnolia. But if you're NLEX, you have to be happy with that. That would probably be the maximum that you will allow Magnolia to score in every quarter to keep it a low-scoring, defense-oriented game.
Malyari, 2 seconds to go, put it up. Nagmintis, pero may bumagsak sa rebound play. And that's the big boy, Raul Soyud, on the deck. Natulak dun sa pisikalan sa ilalim. Sanggalang, natawagan pa ng isa. Third personal for Sanggalang. And with only 4 seconds to go, I'm sure Chito Victorero saying, sana, hindi mo na ginawa yun.
Or not only that, maybe Chito should not have taken that gamble of bringing back Ian Sanggalang so early and late in the first quarter. So 3 personal fouls for Ian Sanggalang. Palagay ko hindi na natin mapapanood ito in the first half.
Bitin ang kanyang bato mula sa 3-point line. Natapos ang ating first quarter. It was up and down. NLEX was really ready to start this ball game, shooting from the outside. Fonashare with 10 points already. Sa first period lamang, siyam ang lamang ng NLEX Road Warriors, fighting for their lives here in game number 6. Ito po ang PBA sa ESPN5, game number 6 ng semifinal series between the NLEX Road Warriors and the Magnolia Hotshots. Yung kabilang serye tapos na. San Miguel nasa finals na, nag-aantay na sila after disposing of the Barangay Ginebra Kings. Itong dalawa naman, pwedeng matapos ngayon kung manalo ang Magnolia Hotshot, but they're trailing by 9 as we're about to begin this second period din.
Well, kausap po kanina si San Miguel Beer, Coach Leo Auster, nakikipagkwentuhan kami. And San Miguel took a 2-day break after wrapping up the series last Saturday, and they went back to practice today to welcome their new import for the second conference, si Tori Gillenwater.
Second quarter about to begin, brought to us by Cobra Energy Drink. May laban ka? I heard he's 6'9" and good college credentials yung import na yan. So he'll team up with Junmar Fajardo and possibly Christian Stanhardinger dun sa pangalawang conference natin.
Here's a traveling violation against NLEX. That's just turnover number 5 against NLEX. While ang Magnolia, already with 7 turnovers. Yun ang sinasabi natin, no? May tendency to commit errors ang Magnolia at dapat samantalahin yan ng NLEX.
Very upset si Coach Yeng Yao sa kanyang mga players because they started out the quarter with a turnover. He was hollering at Wami Thompson. Pass inside to Bronjal. Goes up immediately. Hindi na nag-isip-isip ito. Umatake agad for 2 points para kay Rodney.
Well, kanina sa ating first quarter, napansin natin the high shooting percentage ng NLEX. They actually hit 52.2% from the field compared to 46.7% ng Magnolia. And that's really because of the NLEX defense forcing Magnolia to score only 20 points in the first quarter. But this is a completely new ball game for Magnolia. They have answered the bell for the second quarter, firing and with guns blazing.
Fast break yun, stop and pop 3 mula kay PJ Simon. We've seen him do it many times in the past. What's the call? It's gonna be a foul on the blue shirts. Rodney Brondel matatawagan ng kanyang unang personal. Ito yung play a while ago. Fast break, 3, Paymaya play. At sa atin ng Paymaya, official payment partner ng PBA. Get an account in a minute. Download the Paymaya app.
Nice assist coming from Gio Halalon to a wide open PJ Simon.
Malyari, pabandang tira.
Double foul.
Sado malakas, Soyud, Brodial. Yun na nga, double foul.
And
So
two
it's gonna be a
bruisers.
jump yan.
Two very physical power players. Si Brodial at saka si Soyud. You remember, of course, that Soyud was a third-round draft pick back in 2014. He was picked by Blackwater. But look at him earning his minutes for NLEX and working his way into the regular rotation ni Coach Yang Giao.
Right, he's had some big games. The
Yeah.
best player na yan a couple of times since he
Exactly.
came into the league.
Actually, the last 2 games dito sa ating semifinals, he's averaged 10 points a game.
Gets a lot of minutes at that center spot. Can hit the 3, but that was way off. Nakuha ni Halalon ang rebound. 4 ang inahabol ng Magnolia. They can bring it down to 2, maybe 1. Depende sa resulta. Aldrich Ramos inside to Brodial. Hit 1 earlier. Misses this one. Malyari picks it up. Siya na rin nagdala ng bola. Hinahanap si Ginyahan. Cromoscore papunta kay Tiongson. Tiongson baseline. Inside to Soyud. Hard foul from Rodney Brodial. At sumenya sa mga referees ng possible flagrant. They're gonna review it. Ang lakas ng paghampas itong si Rodney Brodial.
But excellent pass, galing sa labas. Para kay Soyud, it would have been an easy basket para sa kanya.
3 quick fouls para kay Rodney Brodial. Humabol kay
Watch it
Ian
right
Sangala.
here.
Ayun, no?
Oh, that's a hard foul. Now
Pero
the
saan
question
tumama
is,
yan? This is the angle.
question is, did he go for the ball? Did he go for the man? He actually slapped that ball away.
Oo, natamaan niya yung bola.
Pero ang lakas ng impact.
Natanggal yung numero ni Kevin Alas sa jersey ni Raul Soyud.
And Brodiales
He's saying bola.
saying, oh, bola ang tinamaan niya. It's a flagrant foul, penalty 1.
3 minutes. He's got to sit for 3 minutes. He will deny any liability, but the penalty will stay.
Well, the way he went up and the way he went down, you
Yeah.
could see there was some kind of intent to harm.
Well, they had been going at it. The double
Yeah.
foul nila just a while ago. So he's got 3 personals, one of them a flagrant. Ito namang si Soyud have 2. Dahil doon sa double foul. But he'll take 2 free throws. Plus, ball possession will stay sa koponan ng NLEX.
And Brodial is still explaining his situation to the referee. Kumagat siya sa fake ni Soyud.
Free throws brought to us by Smart. Be there like never before. And you gotta love it, Dean. Na yung kumakausap kay Brodial dun sa hard foul na nangyari, si Ito Esguerra.
Oo.
Ha? Na ganun din. Napaka-physical na player nung panahon na dito sa PBA. Ito was one of the top defenders in the backcourt back then in the 80s. Dribblers, open your Moneyball app. Baka manalo kayo ng 3,000 pesos. Ito ang ating pangalawang Phoenix Pulse Moneyball question. Sino ang dalawang players sa seryeng ito na biktima ng punit na ACL sa tuhod? Number 1, Alas at Melton. Number 2, Pingris at Melton. Number 3, Pingris at Alas. Pindot na.
Nabanggit mo kanina si Ito Esguerra is an assistant coach in Magnolia, taking care of the bigs. And that's the reason why he had some words of advice para kay Brodial. Isa sa mga inaalagaan niya yan. Magandang actually delineation of functions ng coaching staff ng Magnolia. You have Juno Sauler, he takes care of the defense. And then you've got Johnny Aparientos taking care of the guards. Jason Webb is the guy who's second in command as far as coaching is concerned. And look at that drop pass.
What a play mula kay Gio Halalon. Ang aggressive ng kanyang pag-atake sa basket. Nahanap niya si Pascual and good hands on the part of Kyle Pascual to complete that 6 points para sa kanya. Chance for 7 with the bonus free throw. That's a drive brought to us by United Auctioneers Inc., the biggest auction company in the Philippines. ISO certified. Sa bidding ikaw ang bida. Kyle too strong sa bonus free throw pero mabibigyan pa siya ng isa sapagkat ang mga nakaputi ay pumasok agad sa lane. Violation yun. Nawarningan na kanina si, na-technical na si Coach Yang Giao kanina.
Pascual gets a second attempt.
And he makes it this time. Riza, ano kwento mo sa amin?
Charlie, birthday ni Coach Yang kahapon. Wag na daw natin tanungin kung ilang taon na siya. At wala rin sa team nakakaalam kung ilang taon na siya. Pero ang importante, after the practice, ay nagpakain siya. Kasama sa menu, yung pinagmamalaki syempre ng Pampanga na sizzling sisig and everybody loved it. Simpleng salo-salo. Ang na-notice lang ng coaching staff, ang team daw ng NLEX has experienced a lot of highs and lows. Lows dahil of course Kevin Alas got injured, but the team showed very little emotion after that. After Coach Yang na happy, very little emotion lang din. It's a good thing, sabi nila, kasi daw very focused itong NLEX Road Warriors. Charlie.
Salamat, Riza. Kung di alam ng mga NLEX Road Warriors kung ilang taon si Yang Giao, alam ng internet yan. Chinek ko kanina. 59 years old na siya.
Okay.
Happy birthday, belated happy birthday, Coach Yang. And that's great also. Yung kanyang dating assistant na head coach na ngayon ng Reynolds. Kaloy Garcia, magka-birthday silang dalawa eh.
Okay.
Kaya double celebration dati yun sa Reynolds.
Kaloy, happy birthday. Yung edad naman ni Kaloy Garcia, alam mo?
Hindi 59.
I-check
Kaloy, mga
natin
17 lang yan. Teen heartthrob pa rin
Ayan.
ngayon. Diba? Si Kaloy
By the way, si
Garcia.
JR Kenya nakatira doon. But the guy who's changed the complexion of this game is Gio Halalon. Pagkapasok na dito sa second quarter, nabilisan niya yung laro. And that's how Magnolia likes to play this game. They like to play high scoring, up-tempo, and Gio Halalon is perfect for that style of play. Ganon din si PJ Simon.
PJ Simon, solid yung serya niya. He just turned it up in the playoffs para sa kanyang koponan. And that's what's expected of a veteran like PJ Simon with countless championships already under his name. 1 point na lang ang lamang itong NLEX, but Malyari wants to change that. What a spin move para kay Alex Malyari, who used to provide the energy para sa Magnolia. Pero ngayon, nasa kabila na siya. Aldrich was open and took advantage of it. Ngayon lang siya nakalibre. First 2 points para kay Ramos.
Again, yung pass galing kay Gio Halalon. He's making quite a difference dito sa ating second quarter. Halalon is making plays. He has 1 basket to his name. But yung energy na pinapakita niya at saka yung defensive intensity, grabe, 4 na ang assist ni Gio Halalon sa laro.
Well, Halalon sa shot of adrenaline para sa kanyang koponan.
Yeah.
There was a shot, however.
Kasi hindi natin nakita masyado yung energy level na mataas as far as
isang
Magnolia.
basket na sinabi mo a while ago.
Yeah.
Paymaya play yan. Natin sa atin ng Paymaya, ang official payment partner ng PBA. Get an account in a minute. Download the Paymaya app.
Parang shot in the arm ang ginawa dito ni Halalon sa Magnolia. Infusing a lot of energy into the game of the Hot Dogs dito sa ating second quarter.
Kinyahan, pass inside kay Ighalo sana pero naagawan. Ito na naman ang blue shirt. Magkakataon, makuha ang kalamangan. And Halalon gets hit on the face.
And there's a motion for a flagrant or a deliberate. Halalon is down.
I-review nila yan because there was a crossing of paths there. And Halalon holding on to his head. Has not looked up yet. So hindi natin alam kung ano ba nangyari talaga. Which part of the face got hit. Hindi rin masyadong kita sa anggulong yon. Ito siguro. Yun!
Oh, that'll be a flagrant.
Yeah, probably.
That might even be a flagrant too. Because that had major
But he's still down.
dire consequence. Yeah. It was a direct hit at the face, above the neck. So that could be a flagrant too. That's it. That's flagrant too.
Wow, and Kinyan is out. Kinyan is out of
Yeah.
this game. A do or die ball game para sa NLEX Road Warriors, and one of their most vital cuts needs to go.
Well, we saw that and we called it. Nung nakita natin sa replay and we saw the damage that was done, that was a direct hit above the neck. That's a good call. That's a flagrant too. No doubt about it.
Kinyan pleading his case. Sinasabi nga niya, no, I swipe for the ball pero mukha yung natamaan ko, and all sorts of explanations. And then they may be valid din, but based on the assessment ng ating mga referees at yun nga, tinawag mo na rin, yung nakita mo, yun, no, pag-swipe. Book.
Gio Halanon going down after getting it
And he's
on
still
the face.
shaken up, Dean.
Yeah.
Nasa sahig pa rin ito si Jalalo. Ayun, no? And that angle was a great angle
Yeah.
to see the contact between hand and face.
And you see the angles being shown here, the different camera angles. Diyan naman natin nakikita yung production capability
Well, there
ng
was blood drawn, no?
ESPN5.
There was blood. So
Yeah.
we were looking for kanina pa, Dean, kasi hindi nga tinataas ni Halalo ng kanyang mukha. And blood was drawn from, I don't know if it's his lip or his nose. Probably his nose, yun na nga. Yung ilong na nga.
And there he is, JR Quinyan acknowledging the foul, raising his arm. And one of the factors also that you look at in deciding whether it's a flagrant 1 or 2 is kung meron dire consequence. And that certainly was a dire consequence. Dumungo dito ang uso ni Gio Halalon. Ang mawawala sa NLEX ngayon is the 10.4 points, the 4.2 rebounds.
Look at his face, parang boxingero eh. Parang nasuntok eh.
Yeah.
Talaga eh. Oh. You know that look, medyo namumula-mula yung kanyang ilong.
And
Bit teary-eyed.
not only the points and rebounds, but also the 4.4 assists ni JR Quinyahan.
Yan ang best big man threat nila scoring-wise. So malaking pangyayari ito para sa panik ng NLEX Road Warriors without Alas and now without Quinyahan for the rest of this game. That's not just 3 minutes or 5 minutes. That's the rest of this game that he needs to sit out. Free throw ni Halalo, and he'll take it. Has been brought to us by Smart, or will be brought to us by Smart. Be there like never before. Let's see if his vision is all right. Knocks down the first free throw.
I'll tell you, if NLEX can ride this out with Michael Miranda and Raul Soyud playing the center position, this will be a major moral victory para sa kanila.
Well, they have
Remember,
Rabah Luceni is also sa bench. So
that's
makakatulog
right,
din
yeah,
yan.
also
Big boy din yan.
another big guy.
Who can score as well. Yan ang forte naman ni Rabah Luceni. He's putting the ball in the hoop. So if they need some scoring
And
from
if
that
you're
center
the Road
position.
Warriors, now you not only want to be inspired by the absence of Kevin Alas, but also now with the absence of JR Quinyahan. And
look for
challenge is to
every-
step up.
You look for every motivation that you can have. Ito si Baroka mula sa labas. Minti Santres, tapigan ng bola. De La Rosa to Pascual. Baroka lost it going up, but Ramos controls, misses. Foul on the rebound play. And Miranda grabs Baroka away from Ravena.
Actually,
Bago pa magkainkwentro.
Tinamaan niya sa mukha si Mark Baroka that time. An inadvertent forearm by Kiefer Ravena on Mark Baroka.
Magnolia grabs that lead. Last time they led was 2-0. Now it's with Kyle. What a fake! Hard foul mula kay Miranda. Kumagat sa fake. At si Pascual naman natutupo sa linya para sa dalawang free throws. Under 7 minutes remaining in the first half. And Magnolia has definitely woken up here in quarter number 2.
Well, very clearly dito, NLEX playing with a lot of physicality. And that's the way that they need to be able to beat Magnolia's finesse game.
Hey dribblers, tamang sagot sa ating pangalawang Phoenix Pulse Moneyball question ay Mark Pingris at Kevin Alas. Yun yung dalawang players na na-injure na kanilang mga ACL at hindi na sila makakalaro ng ilang buwan dito sa season 43. One from each team, and now Quinyahan, as you said, has been banished from the playing court for a flagrant 2. Ravena finds Miranda, jumper in rhythm, knocks it down, natamaan pa, may chance a 3-point play. Michael Miranda, this is the, kung may Prince Caperal dun sa kabila, may Michael Miranda naman dito sa setting ito. Diba? Parang yung mga unheralded big men, medyo journeyman ng konti, pero nagpapakita ng kanilang talento dito sa semifinal series.
Miranda was a second-round draft pick by Barako in 2015, 27 years old, just like Raul Soyud. And yes, he's never had this kind of exposure in his PBA career until nabigyan siya ng pagkakataon ni Coach Yeng Giao. And he is delivering.
Gives his team the lead back, 38-37, 6:40 remaining. San Sebastian yun eh, kakampi ni Sangga lang dati yan. Pati na rin si Calvin Abueva and Ronald Pascual.
And by the way, the man who made that play possible kanina, again, Kiefer Ravena,
Right,
with his excellent dish, para kay Michael Miranda.
Rafi Rivas, sinasabing tinamaan pa kanya siko bago niya binitawan.
Ito magandang serye is because both teams have senior statesmen in their lineups. 40 years old na po si Rafi Rivas, 45 years old si Asi Taulava.
Bata pa si Rafi compared kay Asi. Di ba? 5 years yun, malaki-laking gap yun. Baguio, out to Kiefer, 6 to shoot. Kiefer on the way up, sweeps his arms and gets a foul mula kay Barroca. You know, and that's another thing we talk about, how much of a non-rookie he seems to be, di ba?
Yeah.
Kasi yung mga drawing the foul, mga moves niya, veteranong-veterano na. Makikibalita tayo ngayon ulit kay Riza din.
Charlie, hilong-hilo pa si Gio Lalon, who's still at the moment by that corner of the Magnolia bench. Meron siyang ice pack sa forehead, and at the same time, meron din siyang cotton sa kanyang nose because his nose is still bleeding. But according to the coaching staff, he'll be fine. And according to Gio, gusto pa rin niya makabalik sa ball game. He also asked for another jersey dahil nga yung jersey niya, punong-puno na rin ng dugo kanina. Charlie.
Maraming salamat, Riz. Well, you know, I'm sure he's still feeling the effects nung pagtama sa mukha niya ni J.R. Kenyan. But now, there's Aldrich Ramos. Nag-iinit na rin. Dalawang basket na para sa kanya rito. In the second period, there's Gio with the ice pack, the tissue.
And you notice yung adjustment dito sa laro ni Aldrich Ramos. He's not just looking to hit the outside shot. Now he's filling the role left vacant by Ian Sangalang, attacking the inside, going to the painted area and using his quickness. Because again, yun ang advantage ng Magnolia dito, yung quickness nila sa loob ng painted area against the power defenders in the interior ng NLEX.
Well, Andres Ramos in the first 4 games was a contributor. Medyo so-so naman yung series niya. But Game 5, saan naging difference maker din?
Exactly. No? He was also named best player of that game. Naka 15 points si Aldrich Ramos in that Game 5 victory ng Magnolia. And previous to that, Ramos had scored in double figures only once in this series. That was in game number 2 when he scored 10 points. Yan po ang average niya in this semifinal series so far. And ang pinapakita din dito ni Aldrich Ramos, especially in this particular game, Game 6, is yung kanyang versatility because Magnolia now has to weather the storm with Ian Sangalang down on the bench with 3 personal fouls. So Ramos is now playing the role of a Sangalang on the floor.
Paul Lee, back in the game, tapik mula sa likod. Nitong si Alex Malyari, ang bola nasa sa Magnolia pa rin. 11 seconds sa kanilang shot clock. Barroca will inbound from the baseline. And Malyari playing physically against Aldrich Ramos. Although he does have the height disadvantage. Ramos goes to the post na kay Barroca.
Well, big question dito for Magnolia is that sino ang papalit kay Gio Halalon? Yung energy. Looks like a foul here against Rafi Rivas. Man down.
Well, then look at that. They're gonna review it once again. Another guy who seems to have gotten hit in the face. 3 or 4 times that's happened.
It's really become very physical.
Well, as expected, playoffs,
Yeah.
do or die game. Panoorin natin ang nangyari. Nagkasabitan yung mga bravo ng dalawa. Ngayon,
That was a delayed reaction on the part of Michael Miranda.
regular foul naman ang tinawag. Pangatlo na rin ni Rivas. So, 3 on Sangalang, 3 on Brondial, 3 on Rafi Rivas.
And the crowd here is howling because showing the replay, nagkaroon ng delayed reaction. There was like a 1-2 second differential.
Yes, there was.
From the impact of the hand, inadvertent hand ni Rafi Rivas sa mukha ni Michael Miranda. Until the time when he went down.
Free throw ni Miranda will be brought to us by Smart. Be there like never before. It rattles out the first one.
Now, this is going to be a test of composure. Sa dami ng nangyayari, emotions are running high, a lot of physical play. The team that is able to play with poise, should be able to win this. And what about Michael Miranda not answering the call, missing 2 free throws?
Under 5 minutes remaining in this first half. Tatlo lamang nitong Magnolia. Na kay Ramos, pasa sa loob kay Rafi Rivas. Got the height advantage over everyone else. At nakuha ng veterano yung basket sa loob, the captain nitong Magnolia squad.
Kanina almost like a 1-2-2 zone defense played there by NLEX. And kitang-kita ng Magnolia, no, kung saan yung gaps ng depensa na yun.
Saibat in the lane. Yung hops ni Cyrus Baguio parang di tumatanda. Ganun pa rin yung lundag
Exactly.
niya.
He's 37 years old, but Cyrus Baguio is playing like he's 27 years old. He's got 5 points. Siya ang barometer ng NLEX dito. In the games that they've won, he shot very well. 13 points, 82% from the floor. But in the losses of NLEX, he shot only 23 points a game.
3 to shoot. It's with Paul Lee. Di diskarte. The drive, puts it up, Pintis, rebound. De La Rosa misses the putback, balls on the floor. Blue shirts quicker to the leather here in quarter number 2. That was a fresh 14, now it's down to 5. Maroka will pull up, jumper, no good. Miranda lost the ball pero tumama kay Rivas bago lumabas and the white shirts get that ball back. Delay of game ba? Tatawagin.
Delay of game warning on the NLEX Road Warriors. Michael Miranda.
NLEX is called for a delay of the game on their own inbound.
Oh.
Oh. That could be crucial in a close game sa may dulo. Yung lack of a delay of game available.
Nagtapa pa ng bola dito ngayon si Larry Fonashier, met up by Paul Lee.
There's Ravenna. He'll kick to Miranda. Top of the key 3 yan. Pumasok na yan, pero nilabas. Paul Lee will attack. Goes under the defense. Ball goes over the board, but a foul will be called kontra kay Kiefer Ravenna, si Manong.
Foul is on 15, Kiefer.
And that's a veteran
That's
move
his second foul.
by Paul Lee. He had no angle for the shot, pero alam niya kung paano isapit si Kiefer Ravenna to make that contact, and he'll go to the line.
Well, both Lee and Ravenna are great at drawing fouls. Creating contact, tapos they emphasize it para sa mga referees.
Ako ang feeling ko rito, no, while Kiefer Ravenna has not scored in the second quarter, he's deferring too much. And he's looking to pass, looking to get his teammates involved in the offense while he's not taking enough shots. And yan din isang punto sinabi natin, no? Parang nilalagay ng Magnolia sa alanganin si Kiefer in not looking for his shot and instead going to his teammates.
Baguio to Miranda. Miranda has 5 points in the game. Dalawa lamang ng Magnolia. Rivas over to Rome De La Rosa. Wanted to go inside to Rafi Rivas and they're gonna call an offensive foul kontra kay Rodney Brondial. Pang-apat na niya yan. They've been calling those offensive fouls since this game started.
Well, when Michael Miranda and Brondial are in the game at the same time, you know, expect a lot of physical collisions. And now Soyud is back for NLEX replacing Miranda. Ayan naman ang makakatapat ni Brondial.
Ano, hindi pinatuloy ba yung substitution o pinayagan na? Ayun, pinayagan
Yes,
na.
mukhang pinayagan. Hindi lang yata nagpaalam.
So Soyd is back and we were thinking that baka gamitin na si Raba Al-Husseini in the absence of JR Kenyan, but no. Raba yet to
Still
see
not.
action. Fonasher Lee. Ayun, Ravenna naman. He'll fade and miss, and Brondial comes down with another rebound. Baroka. Na-assess muna yung sitwasyon. Nakuha niya ulit. Pasa kay Lee. Balik kay Rivas. Down to 8 seconds. Baroka will go to Paul. He'll take a long 3. That's short. On the rebound, Larry Fonasher ang pumulot. Nakay Kiefer Ravenna ngayon ang bola. Andun ang depensa naman ng Magnolia. Cyrus Baguio. He's handling it, and now he'll go up against Rafi Rivas. Drop the foul against Rafi. Pang-apat na rin ba ni Rafi yan? Pang-apat. So, 4 si Brondial, 4 si Rivas, 3 si Sangalang.
And that time, good job by NLEX of opening the floor para kay Cyrus Baguio to go one-on-one against a taller defender.
Cyrus Baguio has been the barometer sa mga panalo nila. 13 puntos per game sa mga talo. 2 points a game lang.
Yes, yun ang sinabi natin kanina about Cyrus Baguio. Siya yung parang nagiging yardstick dito. 82% field goal percentage in those wins, those 2 wins ng NLEX. And that's huge para sa Road Warriors. And in this game, so far 5 points, but he's gonna go to the line for free throws.
That's a crazy number, 82% from the field. Riza, what do you have for us?
Charlie, the coaching staff of the NLEX Road Warriors made it known to Cyrus Baguio that he's going to be the X factor for this game and perhaps for this series. Again, ang sinasabi nila kay Cyrus, you're being given that opportunity to actually make an impact in the game. In the last game, he played 33 minutes. So ang sabi nila kay Cyrus, we want you to be the Cyrus scorer that we know who you can actually be. In that last game daw kasi napansin nila, nag-hesitate si Cyrus Baguio. And of course, konti yung mga tinira nga niya. And hopefully in this game, makorek ni Cyrus Baguio yung Charlie.
Ito si Cyrus Baguio naman has been a scorer for past teams na paglaruan niya.
That's right, but last time out, yung sinabi nga ni Riza, he hesitated in his offense. Only 1 point scored by Baguio in game number 5. Ngayon, nakaka-6 points na siya. One of the unheralded second-round draft picks who've made a name for himself dito sa PBA, Cyrus, or rather Skyrus Baguio.
That's right. You talk about later picks, no? Such successful players katulad niya. Ito yung foul troubles binabangkit natin kanina. 4-4 for Brondial and Rivas, 3 for Sangalang. So, you need to watch it when the third period starts. Barroca, 3 if it goes. Yes, sir. That's a 3 para kay Mark Barroca.
And the only field goals ni Mark Barroca have come from beyond the arc. So napipigilan yung kanyang penetrating ability ng depensa ng NLEX. And he's had to take his shots from outside.
Huli ni Herndon yung pasa. Pero ang bola sa white shirts pa rin. 11 to shoot for the Road Warriors. Trailing by 3. 1 minute and 37 remaining in the second period. Nakiko na siya. May switch. Walang pumunta sa bola and they throw that ball away literally.
Miscommunication that time. Miscommunication. Larry Fanasier looking to release. But usually kasi si Larry Fanasier ang nabibigyan ng bola in that situation. That time he was forced to be a passer instead of a shooter.
Herndon, the baseline drive. Iniiwan kay Rome De La Rosa. Kinaniwa! Another revelation in this conference para sa Magnolia. Hot shots. Rome De La Rosa moved into that backup forward, small forward role and has been able to score well in several of their games.
They have started in 5 of the 6 games dito sa finals and Soyud putting it on the floor.
Oo, layo ng pinanggalingan ni Soyud. Dapat pakita ng mobility at dribbling skills ang big man. So under 1 minute na lang dito sa first half.
Well, the negative dito for NLEX is that they have now given up 29 points to Magnolia in this quarter after limiting Magnolia to only 20 in the first quarter. So, medyo hindi masyadong maganda ang kanilang depensa dito.
Very eventful first half so far. We're not done yet. Barroca. Jumper is long. Sa rebound, Cyrus Baguio gets that. Magkakataon makalapit itong NLEX. Ravenna receives that pass. He'll attack Barroca. Take the jumper in the lane. That's a miss. Barroca will get the rebound. Up ahead to Lee. Herndon was ahead pero nandun na rin ang depensa ni Fanasier. Pagtawid sa timeline, tumawag ng timeout si Paul Lee. Inaklaro nila kay assistant Juno Sauler. 30 ba? O full 30-second timeout lang daw, sabi ni Juno. Let's watch this 2-9 na lakas move brought to us by Cobra Energy Drink. Walang talo ang 13 pesos mo. That's the captain, Rafi Rivas, with the basket inside.
Nice footwork ng ginamit ni Rafi Rivas to get himself open for that shot. Eh, kanina binabagit natin about Kiefer Ravenna. He was deferring to a lot of his teammates at hindi masyado siyang naghahanap ng basket. But over the last 2-3 plays ng NLEX, Kiefer has been looking to score, but it hasn't been a good scoring night for Kiefer so far. Only 3 points across his name. But Gio Halalon, who made such an impact nung pagkapasok niya sa second quarter.
We talk about impact. Kaya nga natanggal si Kinyahan sa larong ito because on trying to go for the ball, yung impact ng kamay niya sa mukha ni Gio Halalon called for a flagrant 2. So he's watching the game from the dugout.
Again, yung sinasabi natin, no? I'm sure si Coach Yang Giao will want to inspire his Road Warriors at the halftime break. to win this one, not only now for Kevin Alas, but also for JR Quinahan. Let's see whether they can respond to that challenge.
Paulie checks the clock. Halos pareho na yung dalawang orasan natin. Paulie will attack. Put it up. Too strong. Bakbakan sa rebound. Yun na nga. Kasi left din a second ang diferensya ng dalawa. So, Magnolia was down by 9 when we began this quarter. Now they're up by 3, 49 to 46. Coach Chito Victorero's guys waking up in that second period. It's been an eventful first half, as we said. Pisikalan, banggaan, the way a semis do-or-die game is expected to be. Outside shots, lots of fouls, flagrants, some of them. And we expect more of the same in the last 24 minutes of this game. Number 6, we'll take the halftime break, get back to the action maya-maya. Our score at the half, 49 to 46. Lamang na ang Magnolia Hotshots, even if they were trailing by 9 to start that second quarter. They turned it around, scored 27 points in quarter number 2. Medyo napabayaan ang offense nilang umandar noong second quarter din.
Well, I thought that maganda yung pinakitang opensa at depensa ng Magnolia, especially in the second quarter, turning things around because they were limited to only 20 points, kaya na sinabi mo, Charlie,
Ito
in the
yung mga
first
numero
quarter.
natin din na, well, pretty close on a lot of the departments.
That's right. Second chance points. Doon nakalamang ng NLEX ng malaki. But in the points of turnovers, 50-7, that's supposed to be the strong suit ng NLEX, that they need to be able to capitalize on the turnovers ng Magnolia, but it was the other way around. And yung field goal percentage in a close game, malaking bagay yan. And for NLEX to be held to 48%, and for NLEX to give up 50% shooting for Magnolia, that doesn't go well with the game plan ni Coach Yeng Yao to make this a defensive type of game.
The mga leading scorers, 10 for Larry Fonacier. That's all in the first quarter. Baguio Malyari Miranda with 7-6-5. Kabilang panig, Kyle Pascual leading the way for Magnolia with 8. Then you have Lee Simon and Baroka with those totals. Third quarter brought to us by Cobra Energy Drink. May laban ka habang wala pang aksyon. Risa Diaz muna tayo.
Charlie, from Coach Chito Victorero of Magnolia Hotshots, masyado lang silang nanggigil yung first quarter at akala nila kaya na nilang talunin yung NLEX Road Warriors in the first quarter. Ang naging resulta hindi naging maganda for them. So ang paalala niya sa kanyang mga manlalaro, let's keep our focus. Just focus on this quarter first. Let's win third quarter kasi parang sa kanila nga sayang every possession na nakukuha nila. You see Ian Sanggalang on the floor. They want to involve him more because they know malaki yung makukuha nila from Ian Sanggalang. Sa panig naman ni Coach Yeng Yao for NLEX Road Warriors, they played well in the first quarter. Second quarter, doon na sila na nagkanda gulo-gulo because then again, marami nga daw one-on-one. They're waiting for a Kiefer Ravenna explosion and they're hoping na makuha nga nila yan dito in the second half. Charlie.
Thanks, Riza. Well, as Riza was telling us that report, Kiefer threw it away, and grabe yung coverage nila on Kiefer Ravenna. It's like they're really collapsing on him. They're sticking yung sila nakikipagpalitan ng mukha sa kanya din, and they'd rather others try to beat them than Kiefer Ravenna.
Well, I think it's very obvious, no, that talagang ginagawa nila yung ang daming mga paraan para ilagay si Kiefer sa alanganin. We were talking about that in our team's list, and in that particular play, kani-kanina lamang, no, Kiefer Ravenna went deep inside the shaded area and then forced him to pass. Now, wala na sa lugar yung kanyang pasa. And
There's
look
that
at the way
double,
they're doubling him outside. They're forcing him to release.
Cyrus Baguio naman, umatake. Inaasahan gumawa rito para sa Road Warriors. Went straight to the hoop, drew the foul. Chance to tie it all up here in the third.
On this free throw for Cyrus Baguio.
Ito yung kilos niya. Sumaksak, drive hatid sa ating United Auctioneers Inc., ang biggest auction company sa Pilipinas. ISO certified. Sa bidding, ikaw ang bida. Tabla na. 49 all. Second deadlock of the game.
Yung open court situation na ginagawa ng NLEX para kay Cyrus Baguio, that has done wonders for him. Gives him a lot of space to operate and showcase his one-on-one skills.
Sanggalang, nursing 3 personals, wants to go to work early. Pintis ang tira niya, he lost it on the rebound play. It'll go back to NLEX with a chance to grab the lead back. Dribblers ang ating Phoenix Pulse Moneyball most valuable dribbler of the game ay si Maybel Angeles. Panalo ka, Maybel, ng 3,000 pesos. Congratulations to you. Larry Fonacier leaning in. Late whistle, we got hit on the approach. So Larry will go to the line para sa dalawang free throws with a chance to put his team in front once again. 10 points nga all in the first period para kay Larry Poe.
Fonacier did not score in the second quarter. Ito naman po ang ating Dean's List for NLEX. Samantalin nila ang turnovers, hindi nangyari yun because in fact, more turnover points ang na-score ng Magnolia sa first half. Pigilan nila siya. That's a check mark because 2 points na nga lang si Sangalang in the first half because of foul trouble. At pangatlo yung makipagpalitan ng mukha. And that's been happening. They're playing physical defense and that's the reason also why Magnolia has not been able to open up a big lead in the game so far.
So right now, NLEX is actually up by 1 already. Doon sa free throw. Paul Lee bigyan ng kanyang layup sa rebound. Michael Miranda kumuha niya. And remember, we'd like to remind everyone who just tuned in, J.R. Kenyahan has been ejected from the game dahil sa flagrant 2 kontra kay Gio Halalon. Pero Michael Miranda looking to pick up the slack. 3 yun mula sa kanya, 8 puntos, 4 na lamang ng NLEX. So agad-agad tumawag ng timeout si Coach Chito Victolero. Medyo flat ang umpisa ng kanyang koponan dito sa third period. Ito ang PBA Philippine Cup Semifinals sa ESPN 5 mula sa Smart Araneta Coliseum. Charlie Cuna, the Dean, Quinito Henson, Riza Diaz is at courtside. And the NLEX up by 4. Let's see what happens coming out of the timeout. 3-point attempt from Aldrich Ramos is a miss, but tipped out by Ravenna, so the ball stays fresh 14 with the hot shots. Bounce goes to Sangalang, gets it off the glass. Knockout play ang ginawa ng pambansang manok.
3-guard formation for Magnolia with Paul Lee, Gio Halalon, Mark Baroca playing at the same time. So it's a small lineup, but a high-energy lineup para sa Magnolia. And Miranda clipped by Ramos.
You make a 3 a while ago. Napagat mo bigla yung kalaban mo. But years of pass. And a smart move by Ian Sangalang. Brought to us by Smart. Be there like never before. Baguio bounces to Miranda. He'll stop and pop the short. Jay is in. Double digits na si Miranda.
And a nice pass galing kay Cyrus Baguio. Yan ang hinahanap ni Coach Yeng Biao. Yung nagpapasahan sila and looking for whoever is open.
Aldrich with a 3.
Now this is the kind of quality game we expect from a Game 7. Nagpapalitan sila. Neither team opening up any big size lead. Biggest lead was 11 points by NLEX back in the first quarter.
Another miss from Ravenna. It's been a frustrating offensive night para sa kanya. Baroka sumagot naman agad bago pa man makababa yung bantay niya. Who is key for Ravenna?
Ravenna is 1 out of 7 from the floor so far.
Asi to Cyrus. Cyrus in the paint. Leaning back. Bitin ang kanyang tira. And Halalon seems to be okay. Has been able to shake off that flow he had earlier. Will go in. Nothing on the layup. Passes with Cyrus now. Matakbo si Baguio. Iniwan para kay Asi. Asi susugod. Aatake. May foul na tatawagin. Aldrich Ramos yan. Pangalawa ni Ramos. 2 free throw ibibigay kay Kuya Asi. The senior statesman in the league. Fast break a while ago. Ito. Yung kay Baroka, hatid sa ating United Auctioneers Inc. Biggest auction company in the Philippines. ISO certified sa bidding, ikaw ang bida. The 45-year-old ageless wonder, The Rock. Free throw niya, hatid sa atin ng Smart. Be there like never before. This Coach Yeng Giao on your screens.
Highest output ni Asi Taulava in this series now with 5 points.
Has really trimmed down. Ang ganda ng conditioning niya ngayon. But it rolls out on the second free throw and Sangalang pulls down the board. Tabla ang ating score, 56 all. Roland Dulatre with Kevin Alas watching their team try to force a Game 7. Baroca's jumper is wide left and this is Sangalang for the tip. It doesn't go as well. Baguio running. He's got guys on the wings pero patas ang labanan 3-on-3. Kiefer draws some contact. No go. Bakbakan sa rebound. Ball will stay with the white shirt. Sinasabi ni Paulie, hindi. White shirt ang humawak. Eh wala namang review ngayon at 8:16 of the third period. So tuloy ang ating laro.
NLEX having a difficult time finishing. Again, another miss coming from Ravenna, but there's Asi Taulava with a cleanup job.
We showed you a Smart assist brought to us by Smart. Be there like never before. Asi playing hard sa laban na ito.
And there's a reason kung bakit Asi Taulava is on the floor, realizing that Ian Sangalang has 3 personal fouls. He's not going to really defend Asi Taulava too hard on the inside, and Asi can power his way to get shots close to the basket.
The defense in transition ng Magnolia, ang bilis bumaba. Napigil yung fast break attempt ng NLEX Road Warriors. Ravena, there we go. Yun yung sinasabi natin eh. Diba? Bagamat rookie ang designation sa kanya, ang galing niya talaga makipagdikitan sa kalaban to force the foul call from the referee. Here's that rebound a while ago from Asi. It's a high sa Tibay rebound brought to us by Eagle Cement. High sa Tibay. Free throws for Kiefer Ravena. UAAP champion. High school,
And
college.
First time on the line here for Kiefer.
Knocks down the first free throw. Dean will turn it over to Riza Diaz.
Charlie, si Mark Baroka mayroong bigger role in this game. Nakaka 8 points na nga siya dito sa laro na to. But according to him, his bigger role is to stop Kiefer Ravena, who's of course the top gun of the NLEX Road Warriors. According to Mark Baroka, it's both a curse dahil nakakapagod, and at the same time, it's a blessing because he knows he's gonna make an impact. On a side note, nandito sa tabi ko actually, Charlie, si Assistant Coach Bong Ravena. At kung kanina nagsastruggle si Kiefer, tumitingin siya sa kanyang tatay. Bong Ravena would always tell him just to keep on playing and not to complain with the refs and his score. Kita mo pa rin that the father's very supportive of the son while he's playing. Charlie.
We're always supportive na si Bong. No? Basta hindi TNT ang kalaban. Pero katabi rin nila si mother of Kiefer, Mozi. Also, they're supporting yung kanyang anak. Ian Sangalang gets the inside incursion. Free throw niya. Bonus free throw ito. Brought to us by Smart. Be there like never before. So he gets a couple of baskets already here in the third period. Wants to add a free throw to that. And he knocks that one down. Lamang pa rin ang NLEX ng isa. 60-59. 7 points total for Sangalang.
You see the backcourt pressure in the Magnolia to delay the advance of the ball. Aldrich Ramos actually tumatawa dito kay Asi Taulava. So Aldrich is not really a post defender. Let's see what Asi Taulava does against him.
Finds po na share sa kabila. Ang bitaw. Bitin. Nakuha ulit. Bitin na naman. Bakbakan sa rebound. Double foul. Ramos Taulava. Sabi ni referee Mariano. At wala nang nagreklamo. Tinanggap na nila. So jump tayo at center court once again.
Nakita natin, lumalaban si Asi. Now Asi, natural center against Aldrich Ramos, who's more of a stretch four.
Asi's got 4 fouls already at this point with that double.
Yeah. But he doesn't mind.
And,
Feeling niya, expendable siya. And he goes back to the bench here.
Oo nga. Hindi naman kasi kailangan silang dalawa yung magja-jump ball, di ba? Hindi naman held ball between the two of them, so it could be anyone else. It's going to be Sangalang and Miranda. Miranda wins that. Natap niya kay Kiefer. 5 minutes have gone by. Kiefer will miss another one inside the paint. And he'll continue to be aggressive until some of the shots fall. Baroka. He's 1 out of 10. 10% shooting for Ravena. Ball taken away. Ito na naman si Cyrus Baguio. Andun na naman ang mga naka-asul.
Good transition D by Magnolia.
Kanina pa yan eh.
Yeah.
Miranda hesitated, went to Baguio, 12 to shoot. Baguio will leave it for Miranda. What a setup! Cyrus Baguio throwing the defense.
On making the plays. And the good news for NLEX, while Kiefer Ravena is hitting only 10% from the floor, they're ahead by 3 points. Cyrus Baguio making the big plays, not just as a scorer, but as a facilitator now.
Malyari trying to resist Sangalang, who finds Pascual. That's a miss. Sa rebound play, Malyari saves. No, doesn't save. It stepped out of bounds. Bago niya na ipasa. Kyle will sit. Rafi Rivas back in the game. Let's watch this Paymaya play brought to us by Paymaya, official payment partner of the PBA. Get an account in a minute. Just download the Paymaya app.
Miranda in double figures with 12 points.
Almost the exact play. Hindi lang napasok si Sangalang this time. Ponasher may tangan ng bola. Andun na naman ang depensa sa transition itong Magnolia hotshots.
Cyrus Baguio, they're opening up the floor for him, but he elects to pass.
Malyari dragged his pivot foot.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
Nawala yung shooting ni Alex Malyari. Masyado nagtagal dun yung bola kay Cyrus Baguio. They're opening up the floor for him, waiting for him to attack one-on-one. Na imbes na umatake, pinasa niya. Nalagay tuloy sa alanganin si Alex Malyari.
Rome De La Rosa back in the game. Poli upo muna. Poli has not had an impact dito sa second half so far. Baroka. Goes to Rafi. Balik kay Mark. Tres yan kung pumasok. Doesn't go. Cyrus taps it. Goes up with goes to the wrong guy. Rafi Ribes. Halalon. There you go. That's the three. Wala kay Gio.
Tabla naman tayo.
7 puntos para kay Gio. In the paint was Malyari. Now it's on the floor. Sino bumulot? Rafi Ribes. Tapped away by Miranda. Ball will go towards the hot shot way.
Fast hands to Gio Halalon, prying that ball loose and giving another possession para sa Magnolia.
Rome De La Rosa. Tapik palabas ni Cyrus Baguio sa poste.
10 seconds on the shot clock. 10 seconds to shoot.
May 10 pa sa shot clock ng hot shots. 5:02 remaining in the third. Halalo. Goes to De La Rosa, open from 3.
3 for Juan De La Rosa.
Biglang lamang naman ng tatlo ang Magnolia. These two teams going at it. Bakbakan to, parang boxing.
Tatlo na yung 3-pointers ng Magnolia in this quarter against 1 for NLEX.
Malyari hesitated. Supalpal tuloy ni Rivas, but Ravenna picks it up. Squeezes between the two defenders. Misses the layup. Masyado malakas ang Petco team.
Oh, Ravenna having an off night here offensively. He's getting the shot, but he's not finishing. What a game. Gio Halalon one score.
Yeah.
Making the play.
Hindi lang score
Burst of
talaga eh.
energy.
Hindi lang score. Sineset up niya kanyang mga kakampi. Yung energy niya napakatap. Nahawa mga kakampi niya. 5 points na lamang sila. Ito yung subal pala while ago. Block brought was by Copico Black. Sarap ng boom. Gising. Copico Black. Time out. We're back here at the Big Dome. And here's a steal a while ago, brought to us by United Auctioneers Inc., biggest auction company in the Philippines, ISO certified. Sa bidding, ikaw ang bida, 5 ang lamang ng Magnolia, 67-62. Magnolia looking to book its first finals stint in the post-Tim Cone era.
But Charlie, narinig natin si Coach Yang Giao during the timeout, and he was telling his players, nakakasaksak sila sa loob, pero wala silang kick-out options. So they're being sucked in, and when they are entering the painted area, they're looking to score, and they're getting blocked because yung mga rim protectors ng Magnolia nandiyan dyan. So
Ayun na
he's
naman!
looking for more kickouts, and Gio Halalon.
Wow.
Boy, what a game he's enjoying dito.
What a pass, extra pass, Pintis. Ando naman ang follow-up ni Ian Sangala. 4 guys touched the ball on that play, unintentional. But that's how they go. They're crashing the boards. The lead is up to 7.
And gaining possessions para sa Magnolia is si Gio Halalon. Ang bilis niya. He's able to pry that ball loose. Nadi-disrupt niya yung flow ng offense ng NLEX.
Kiefer. Bitin ang 3. 1 out of 12 mula sa field. Ito si Kiefer Ravena.
Now he's due for an explosion.
Yun na nga, I'm sure yun din in-anticipated si Coach Tito Victorero. Kaya hindi pwedeng mag-relax sa pagbabantay sa kanya. Out to Halalon. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Halalon goes over to Rafi. He's open for the jumper. Can't get that one to go. Rebound nakuha ni Cyrus Baguio once again. Look at the way they're showing pag si Ravena may hawak ng bola. Now it's with Larry Fonacher against the smaller Gio Halalon. Turn around Jay. Fonacher knocks it down. Sweet shooting Larry.
That's 13 points. Now you see Magnolia cheating a little bit on defense because they're playing what looked like a half zone, half man. And nung napasa yun ni Larry Fonacher, getting the shot to fall inside from medium range.
Oh, looking away was Rome De La Rosa. So naagawan siya ni Cyrus Baguio, but the pass is way too strong, and Alex Malyari hindi na naabutan yon. Looking for a foul call, never came. Ball will head back the other way. And Kiefer will sit as Hwami Tiongson backs him up here.
14 turnovers now against NLEX. Make that 15 turnovers.
Nice run mula sa hot shots, pero 5 lang ang kanilang kalamangan. Rivas goes to PJ, sets his feet, 1 fake, 1 dribble, bitin ang tira. Johnson up ahead to Malyari. They've got a couple of numbers here. But Gio Lalon breaks it up. And PJ Simon does some football, stopping the play.
2-on-1 situation para sa NLEX. Last man on defense para sa Magnolia, si Gio Halalon. Napigil niya yung pag-aatake ng NLEX.
Agawan sila. Yan ang ating mga Mang Tomas Siga fans of the day. Hatid sa inyo ng Mang Tomas All Around Sarsa. Macho Ganado. Tuntua si Lola doon Tangi naman. Johnson. Using the Soyuz screen. This wanted to take the jumper. Ighalo misses that, and they're going to call a push contra Halalon, probably. No? PJ Simon. PJ Simon called for his first personal. Ighalo will get 2 shots.
Well, more known as a defensive specialist, si Ighalo, ang ginagamit ni Coach Yeng Giao to defend Paul Lee. Even as Paul Lee is not on the floor now, he's ginagamit niya si Ighalo against PJ Simon. Filipino-Nigerian.
Who was with the Kia franchise in the past. 1 out of 2, lead is down to 4. 69-65, 2-10 ang natitira sa third period. Johnson sinusubukan sumabay kay Halalon. Pasa napunta kay Sangala. He's got Malyari against him. That's been going on since the first period. Oh, shovel pass inside, too strong. Di na-handle ni Rafi Rivas. They threw that one away.
Good defense by NLEX in clogging the painted area. So walang pagkakataon doon. Si Ian Sagalan to find the open Rafi Rivas inside. Rafi Rivas well shackled inside the painted area.
Wala pang 2 minutong natitira dito sa third period. 4 lang hinahabol ng mga ito. Sabi ni Malyari, gusto sana niya gawin isa, pero mintis ang kanyang 3-point attempt. Here's Halalon once again. He's been the spark plug. The adrenaline here para sa hot shot since that second period.
Oh, Rafi Rivas is demanding
Oh,
the
look at the
ball.
crossover. Pero ang tira hindi pumasok. Rivas, power move. Might have traveled underneath. They're looking for that. Coach Yeng Giao asking for it. Never came. Here's Simon in the paint. Halalon. Nakadraw ng foul. And Coach Yeng Giao, you can hear him from all the way here asking for that travel. Asan yung travel? Sabi niya.
Yeng
Looking
Giao
down his
meron
bench.
siyang isang technical foul. So he can't afford to go off on a tangent here and pick up another technical.
Oh, Rafi Rivas was called for a technical for pointing an accusing finger. Oh, at a game official.
So he was saying that there was a lot of contact nung nakakawa siya ng offensive rebound.
It's little things like that that could turn the tide in these kinds of tight games, Dean.
Especially since hindi masyadong malaki ang agwat between the two teams. It's just a 3-point lead now enjoyed by Magnolia. Got a long way to go.
Aldres binalik, upo muna si Rafi Rivas. Palalamigin muna ang ulo ni Kapitan. Chito Victorero puts back in Ramos, who has yet to explode. Hit a couple of baskets in the second quarter. Sangalang out of his comfort range. Now it's with PJ. Balik kay PJ. Swing kay Aldres all the way to the corner. Ito si Halalon. Bounce pass kay Rob. Ang ganda ng ball movement. Nakaharap ng open man right under the hoop.
And that time, yung depensa ng NLEX. So hindi nila malaman kung sinong didikitan nila eh. And Gio Halalon just finding the gaps, finding the openings kung sino yung libre.
Under a minute to go. Johnson passes it to Simon. Simon will cross the timeline. Tom De La Rosa gets knocked over by Juami Johnson sa loob ng shaded area. 13 foul pa lamang para sa NLEX Road Warriors. So no free throws yet. Let's look at this tunay na lakas move. Natin sa atin ang Cobra Energy Drink. Walang talo, 13 pesos mo. 14 seconds sa shot clock ng hot shots. Sangalang goes over to PJ. Field curl. They go back to Sangalang. Soyuz. Body up sa kanya. Binabas kay Ramos. Ramos bumitaw. Bitin ang tres. Nakuha ni Soyuz ang rebound. Wanna share inside to Soyuz. Bobbled it. One fake. Goes up strong. Nice recovery from the big boy.
And Larry Fonasher, nahanap niya kung sino yung libre.
15 seconds. Foul taken by Tiongson. It was a foul to give. Tiyongson's second personal. Kyle Pascual is back in the game as you watch this Paymaya play brought to us by Paymaya, official payment partner ng PBA. Get an account in a minute. Download the Paymaya app. Gio came out para tanggapin ang pasa.
Hindi natin masyado napanood si Baroka in this quarter.
Pumasok!
Shot.
But the referee is going to
Looks
say,
like no basket, but Gio Halalon throwing up a prayer na pumasok, but that foul came before the attempt, 8.2 seconds to go in this quarter. Looking
Nice
for the
try,
last shot
nice
of this
try.
period.
so Halalon wants to score here, but Rome can't knock it down. At maubusan ang oras na rito sa third period. Magnolia, lamang pa rin. Patas lang. Sa 3 points ang lamang nila pag-umpisa ng third period. 3 points pa rin ang kanilang lamang. At the end of the first 36 minutes, 71-68. One more quarter remaining in game number 6. Dikit ang labanan dito sa game 6 nitong serye. NLEX and Magnolia really going at it. Let's look at the game track.
Well, take a look at the points off turnovers for Magnolia, 23 and 12. Yun ang malaking diferensya. Tsaka sa bench points. And in terms of free throws, hindi naman masyado nagkakalayo. NLEX with the advantage in that department. But in the third period, both teams scored even number of points. So tumabla lang on NLEX and tsaka Magnolia in the third period, each of them scoring 22 points. And if you're NLEX, you have to be happy with that because anytime you hold Magnolia to anywhere close to 20 points in a quarter, that means your defense is doing okay.
Fourth quarter na po. Hatid sa atin ang Cobra Energy Drink. May laban ka. Riza, anong balita dyan?
Charlie, from the last huddle, Coach Yengyao, 3 case ang hiningi niya dito sa fourth quarter para nga hindi ito maging huling quarter nila. First, is to keep on playing smart, focus your energy on the right direction. Second, is to keep it close and hopefully sa endgame may makuha sila. And of course, Kiefer Ravena back on the floor. They're hoping na ito na nga yung pag-explode ni Kiefer Ravena. Charlie.
Well, that fast break layup was the first daylight he's seen all game long. So lead is down to 1 at nakuha pa nila yung pintis.
And for
Gio Halalon.
Kiefer Ravena, before he made that layup, he was shooting only 8%. 8% from the floor. That's 1 out of 12. So now he's 2 out of 13 in the game.
So strategy is for him to give up the ball. But Miranda will take that. It's long. The rebound play. Halo, lumalaban. PJ Simon na save. Papunta kay Ramos. Here come the blue shirts. Still nursing just a 1-point lead. Dahil pang oras dito, 11:03. Kaumpisa lang ng ating fourth period. Kyle Pascual rolling to the basket. They've been finding those guys. The big boys inside.
That's 10 points. And that's important. Sinasabi natin kanina, Ian Sangalang saddled with early foul trouble. He's not on the floor right now. Pero si Kyle Pascual stepping up, filling the gap, and he's got 10 points in the game.
Johnson, the reverse, wala. Ighalo, follows it up. You know, you got unheralded players stepping up here, and that's the great thing about the playoffs. Guys thrust into situations na nabibigyan sila ng magkakataon gumawa.
Tsaka yung sinasabi natin ng composure and poise, no? Resiliency, add that also to these teams. NLEX especially has to be resilient because wala si JR Quinyahan, wala din si Kevin Alas.
Gio Halalon, ang ng depensa ni Ighalo. You couldn't play much better than that.
That's 9 points, 9 assists, and 4 rebounds for Gio Halalon in this game. You see the way Magnolia is trapping Kiefer Ravena, forcing him to give up the ball.
Wow.
There's a shot. It looks like a signal, a signal for a flagrant. Miranda's down.
Come on, get up, boy.
Naipasok pa ni Michael Miranda yung tira niya. Let's watch it right here. Ito moving inside.
He fell, tapos nagkasipitan ng paa. Probably just a regular foul.
I don't know if they'll call that a landing spot. Usually a landing spot is if you're a jump shooter. But in that situation, their feet got entangled.
Not too sure
Could
about
be a
that.
regular
Depende sa
foul.
appreciation ng mga referees natin. Ayun, foul.
Yeah, just a regular foul.
Regular foul kay Pascual.
Their feet just got entangled.
But Michael Miranda really laying it on the line sa laban na ito. Giving it his all.
Yan
Solid
nakita
ball
natin
game.
yung number 6 taped there on the jerseys of NLEX. And number 15 also taped on the jerseys of Magnolia for Mark Pingris and for NLEX naman for Kevin Alas.
Free throws ni Miranda. Hatid sa atin ng Smart be there like never before.
Big game here from Miranda with 14 points. Make that 15.
Tabla na naman ang ating score. 75 all. Pang-limang deadlock sa laban na ito. Just under 10 minutes remaining.
And for Michael Miranda, this is his new high this conference. 15 points, has not scored
Ayan na naman yung moving without the ball.
that much in any game before. Yung movement nga ng bola ng Magnolia finding the high percentage shot.
Ravenna. Miranda open. Too strong on the three. Kyle Pascual na rebound niya yan. We're talking about Sangalang a while ago. Well, he's coming in at the next dead ball. So will Asi Taulava. Ramos, the up pick. Brings it a bit closer. Leaves it for Kyle. That's a miss. Tabi ka na bola. Kyle Pascual comes down with it. Gio Halalon decides not to take the three. Halalon outside to Aldrich. Top of the key. Three. Bitin yan. Ang kabulan sa bola. Kyle Pascual not quick enough to get to it. Couple of veterans coming in. Dean, Asi Taulava, and Cyrus Baguio coming in for Tiongson and Soyud.
And still no sign of Mark Baroka
Hindi pala
checking back.
Tiongson. Sino umupo? Si Ighalo.
Ighalo mo po. And Gio Halalon is still staying on the floor here for Magnolia.
It's a really tight ball game we're having as expected. Kiefer turns and misses.
That's a tough angle for Kiefer Ravenna to score.
Aldrich Ramos. Oh, he made it! May humabol sa kanya and went to swipe that ball away. I thought he was going to get blocked. But he made it.
And that's a three-point shot galing kay Aldrich Ramos.
Crazy shot. Taulava inside to Tiongson. Tiongson felt the contact, went up. And he'll go to the line para sa dalawang free throws. Sino ang may
bodies
foul?
Charlie, bodies are going down in this game since the opening tip. It's been physical.
Ito, yung kay Asi. And then after the Aldrich Paymaya play brought to us by Paymaya, official payment partner ng PBA. Get an account in a minute. Download the Paymaya app. Kwame hits the free throw. That's brought to us by Smart. Be there like never before. Kwame Tiongson from Ateneo as well, together with Kiefer Ravenna, Ponso Gotladera, Raba Aluseni, Larry Fonacher. Lahat yan.
Star-studded lineup from the
Yaman
Ateneo.
Montfort as well in that NLEX squad.
Tama.
Tatlo lamang ng Magnolia. Rome De La Rosa over to Sangalang. The fake overshoots the reverse.
Looks like they're calling a foul. Ang ganda naman ang pasa doon sa ilalim. And there was a push by Kiefer against Ian Sangalang.
That's Kiefer's third. Coach Yang Yao looking for a replay of that sequence. 2 out of 4 from the line, Ian Sangalang so far. Tinan mo yung production ni Ian Sangalang, umabot na rin siya ng double digits ngayon. So, he'll get his points no matter what.
Well, leading scorer ng Magnolia entering this game, 18 points a game, close to 10 rebounds a game. And Sangalang has been unleashed dito sa semifinals. In the eliminations, Magnolia was more known for its guard-oriented offense, but dito sa semifinals, Coach Chito Victorero making the big adjustment, realizing that sino ba ang tatapat kay Ian Sangalang in the middle against or for NLEX.
Ravenna di diskarte, nahanap si Michael Miranda. That's a three. Michael Miranda stepping up to the plate. Dito sa game number 6, another outside shot from this guy. Hindi chamba yan, ginagawa niya talaga yan.
Tama yun. And again, Kiefer Ravenna finding the open guy. He's realizing that he's being doubled, so he has to release. And when he releases, he's looking at the guy who's open.
Lazy pass. Easily fielded by Fonacher. Here come NLEX. Jumper is short from Mike Miranda. No rebound for them. Still a 2-point lead for Magnolia. 7:25 to go. Anybody's ball game. This could end tonight, pero pwede rin mag-game 7 sa Thursday.
That's right. And look at the backcourt now for Magnolia. Binalik na ni Chito Victorero si Mark Baroka at saka si Paul Lee. Looking
He's
at the
been
pick
quiet.
and roll right there and the extra pass. There will be a foul against Miranda. Yan ang bread and butter play ng Magnolia. Pick and roll because Ian Sangalang using his quickness to roll quickly to the basket after setting the pick.
Here's a steal from Fonacher, brought to us by United Auctioneers Inc., biggest auction company in the Philippines. ISO certified sa bidding. Ikaw ang bida. May timeout po tayo. We'll be back. In this game number 6, Kiefer Ravena has struggled, especially from the field. Kasi grabe naman yung bantay sa kanya nitong Magnolia
Well,
squad.
the whole idea behind the defensive scheme ng Magnolia kay Kiefer is to make him release the ball and not take the shot. At kung if ever he is going to take the shot, then dapat ilagay nila sa alanganin. And tonight, only 7 points by Kiefer Ravena and 7 points altogether and only 2 in the fourth period.
But a ton of time remaining for him to do something in his squad as well. They're only down by 2. And that gives them a chance to tie this or maybe take the lead. NLEX hanging tough dito sa game number 6. Na kay Ravena, Rom De La Rosa naman nakabantay sa kanya. Screen from Soyo. The two guys come out to meet Ravena. He has to give it up once again. Fonacher. Lost the defender. Knock the jumper. Tabla na naman. 6th deadlock of the game. They're not going anywhere.
16 points and 16 points for Fonacher, 18 points for Miranda. They're keeping the flag flying. And umiikot yung bola eh. Nakikita ni Kiefer that he's being doubled. So iniikot tuloy yung bola to find who among his teammates will be open.
Ramos bumitaw. Offline ng 3. Bakbakan sa rebound. Paul Lee kumuha. Turnaround Jay. Baseline. Pasok for Paul Lee. He's been quiet for a long time.
Offensive rebound galing kay Paul Lee and making NLEX pay.
Malyari to Baguio. Baguio atake. Felt he could take on Lee. Hook shot miss. Ball's on the floor. Fonacher ang pumulot. Fonacher in the lane. Feels the contact. Puts it up. Foul Ramos. 2 free throws. Larry Fonacher. 5:56 remaining. Chance to keep it step by tying it up. Here's the Pay Maya play brought to us by Pay Maya, official payment partner of the PBA. Get an account in a minute. Download the Pay Maya app. That tied it up a while ago at 82. Pero nakasagot agad itong Magnolia.
Highest output ni Larry Fonacher in the semifinals in any game. Nakaka-16 points na siya. And it looks like he's going to tie up this ball game. Oh, he missed the first
Very
free
rare.
throw.
Parang nagugulat tayo din pag nagtitip ng
Oo.
free throw si Larry Fonacher. One of the best
Free throw
historically.
shooters. That's right, he's hitting 83.3% from the line in this series. A very rare miss para sa kanya.
Splits it, so lamang pa rin ang isa. Magnolia, 84-83 ang ating score. 5 minutes, 53 seconds remaining in regulation.
And again, yung backcourt ni Coach Chito Victorero. Binalik niya si Gio Halalon, but Mark Baroka and Paul Lee will remain in the game.
Sangalang, lost it again.
Ako ay ang feeling ko rito dyan sa Galag nanggigigil eh. Because he had to sit out a lot of minutes early on.
Kiefer to the hoop. And they have the lead back. NLEX back in the driver's seat.
And now with 9 points, and Kiefer Ravena, a bad shooting night for him so far. But when it comes to winning time, alam mo naman kung sino pupuntahan mo if you're NLEX.
Malalog to Baroka. Baroka, let's fly. That's 3 from Mark Baroka.
That's a killer 3 galing kay Mark Baroka.
Balik ang kalamangan sa Magnolia. Dalawa yan, 87-85. 5 minutes sakto na titira. Could be in the series. Our semifinal round could end this evening. Kiefer, too strong. Rebound play. They get it back. Malyari, running shot. No go. Soyud tips it to Ravena. Fonacher wants 3 back. He can't get it. And Sangalang finally says, amin na to.
3 consecutive misses by NLEX. Ang dami ng possessions.
Halalo nagmamadali, felt the contact, put it up, missed it! Bounce pass to Baguio, he'll fly in the reverse, no go! Sangalang with Soyud riding all over him and a loose ball foul. Tatawagin kontra kay Raul Soyud. Wow, what a pace! Right now, frenetic!
Exactly, ang daming pagkakataon ng NLEX to tie the ball game. Sunod-sunod yung kanilang mintis. You have to credit the defense of Magnolia for making things happen here.
Well, in this game, Gio Halalo might be the smallest guy on the floor, but he's making things happen.
Siya nag-change the complexion ng laro back in the second period. And ito mga ginagawa niya, not only is he scoring, he's got 9 points in the game. What about his 12 assists so far? Getting his teammates involved in the flow of the offense ng Magnolia and providing a lot of energy and intensity on the floor.
Possession ng Magnolia, lamang sila ng dalawa. 4 minutes 25 na lang natitira dito sa fourth period. And Lex hanging on for his dear life.
His game is far from settled. It's just a 2-point lead by Magnolia. Despite the successive misses ng NLEX, ang dami ng pagkakataon. But not able to find the mark.
Sangalang once again against Malyari, goes under the defense! Yan ang mga galaw ni Ian Sangalang.
What a move. Nasabi natin kanina that he'd been missing his shots because parang nanigigil siya. That time, he wanted to make sure that he had the opportunity. And you reflect on that move ng ni Ian Sangalang, yung finesse game ng Magnolia, which is their antidote for the power and physical game ng NLEX.
Turn from Bonacer, puts it up, miss, Rivas, the long arm of the plastic man brings that rebound down.
That's their #1 rim protector. Back on the floor. Ang ganda ng shuffling of players dito ni Coach Chito Victorero.
3.5.
Ito yung kanyang finishing combination. The 3-guard lineup. But that time,
Yung mga entry pass ni Siak Sangalang
Na-deflection.
nababasa, no? Ilang beses na yan. Kanina pa yan.
here's Kiefer.
Short, andun! Si Michael Miranda!
Well
Anticipating na bitin yun.
Playing one of his best games. Nakaka 20 points na si Miranda.
Nabasa dalawa ulit namang ng Magnolia. We're approaching the 3-minute mark. Magnolia wishing the clock ticks faster. Halalon to Rivas. Rivas will dribble and get fouled on the reach end. Probably Kiefer. Tama ba?
Foul is on number 15, Kiefer.
That's right. Kiefer Ravena, pang-apat na personal niya yan.
14th foul for the Road Warriors.
No free throws yet. Halalon to rebound sa harapan ng kanyang bench. Ball back in play. Paul Lee. Cyrus watching him like a hawk. Lee, din nila sa may gitna. Down to 5. What's Lee gonna do? Pass it over to Sangalang. He lobbed it. Too strong, but it hit the rim. So reset. Press 14 ang shot clock ng Magnolia. Halalon to Sangalang. This far from the basket, goes baseline. Hooks it up in it. Ayun na naman Ian Sangalang. Wow.
Certainly making up for lost time. Early foul trouble on Ian Sangalang. But dito sa ating fourth period, nakaka 6 points na siya out of his 15 total.
Malyari on the drive. Oh, there you go. Rafi Rivas slapped it up there.
And he'll be called for the foul. Nabura niyo yung layup ni Alex Malyari. Some
fifth.
contact that time.
Clean yun sa taas, Dean, no question about it. Pero nagbanggaan downstairs.
Watch it here again. Itong galaw ni Ian Sangalang. And of course, you saw that mismatch. Sangalang against Alex Malyari spinning away and scoring.
Malyari naipasok ang unang free throw. Trying
Not a
to
big
keep in
night.
step.
Not a big night offensively para kay Alex. Nakaka 7 points lamang siya. Neither si Kiefer Ravena, who's still not scored in double figures, only with 9 so far.
Dalawa na ipasok ni Malyari. Big free throws for this guy, former Magnolia player.
Last
We are in the last 2 minutes. These are brought to us by Cobra Energy Drink. Walang salo, 13 pesos mo. Pass goes into Rivas. Misses the layup. Wow!
That was an excellent pass galing kay Gio Halalo. That opens the door para sa NLEX.
That's right.
Here's Kiefer Ravena. Again, yung double team on him.
Miranda to Kiefer. Dahil pa oras sa kanilang shot clock. Kiefer. Oh, passes into Baroka. Baroka and Halalo na running. They go to Gio. Gio back to Baroka. Layup by Mark. What a big play. At may foul pa na tinawag. A chance for a bonus free throw para kay Mark Andy Baroka.
Assist number 13 para kay Gio Halalo. Again,
Wow, and how far to just change. So you get the ball on a bad play.
well, alam ng Magnolia that because they're double teaming Kiefer Ravena, maghahanap ng sino libre si Kiefer. And they anticipate kung saan mapupunta yung bola. They stole the ball. Yung sinasabi natin kanina at our dean's list, ilagay nila sa alanganin si Kiefer. That's exactly what's been happening all game long.
And it rattles in para kay Mark Baroka. Umangat na sa 5 ang lamang ng Magnolia. This is the biggest it's been dito sa fourth period. A minute and 32 remaining. Still anybody's ball game. There's lots of time for NLEX to make a move, but they need to score. Close this gap. And great pass back by Halalo. That's another assist from Halalo. He's got
Exactly.
13 in the game.
And if you look at the balanced offense of Magnolia, doon ka naman hahanga kay Coach Chito Victorero. They've got 4 players in double figures, plus 3 more players have 9 points apiece.
Coach Yeng Giao back to the drawing board. Well, you want to stay consistent in a series such as this. You know, itong Magnolia versus NLEX, you know, eliminated ang, we were talking about last year, no? Eliminated, but in the third conference, NLEX made the quarters. Itong Magnolia na Grand Slam last year, Grand Slam semifinals, all conferences.
Exactly.
Reached the semis,
Hindi sila
couldn't get over the
nakapasok
hump.
sa finals. And you remember, of course, that in the Commissioner's Cup of last season, hindi po nakapaglaro si Mark Fingers. He was out with a hip injury, and they were eliminated by San Miguel Beer in the semis 3-1. Then in the Governor's Cup, they were eliminated by Meralco 3-0 in the semifinals. And Lee was injured in Game 3 of that contest. And in the Philippine Cup, they were eliminated by Ginebra in the semis 4-3. So 3 heartbreakers for Magnolia. And they're looking to go over the hump. They're looking to make it to the finals in this conference. While for NLEX last season, 12th place sila, last place in the first conference, 12th place, also last place in the 12th conference. Then finally, Coach Yeng Giao bringing NLEX close to the semifinals with a 5th place finish in the Governor's Cup. And now, the first ever semifinals appearance for NLEX in its history with Coach Yeng Giao at the helm.
NLEX now looking to score, down by 5. Only a minute and a half remaining. Corner share. Oh, throws it away. Halalo will try to go all the way. And almost missed the layup, but it still fell para kay Gio Halalo, and he screams out.
And what about the defense and the anticipation of Magnolia? And NLEX not even able to make an attempt in the last 2 offensive plays nila.
Grabe ang depensa rin ng Magnolia.
Magnolia, yung anticipation, it's all about timing. And it's because they're doubling off Kiefer Ravena, and NLEX now crumbling. They are imploding here in the last few minutes of the game. And Magnolia looks like they will wrap it up. They will clinch the best of 7 semifinal series and go to the finals where San Miguel Beer is awaiting.
Well, what a crazy team effort here from Magnolia. Everyone that was sent in has really helped. Saka lang the offensive board. And they're going to waste some time away because they can smell the finals. It smells like beer.
That's right. And there's a
Miranda,
foul by
who's played-
Michael Miranda.
Played an awesome ball game, Mike Miranda. But he might get called for a flagrant.
Could be there was a signal for a flagrant or a deliberate. So referees are going to consult the video machine. Patapos na ang laro natin. And Gio Halalon is going to go to the line.
Well, I'm actually hoping it's not a flagrant because I wouldn't want this guy's great game to be tarnished at the end.
Alam mo, nakita natin dito, no? Yung kombinasyon na ginagamit ni Coach Chito Victorero. You watch it here. Was it a deliberate? Was it a flagrant? Got it there.
Trying to swipe
the face.
for the ball. And Gio, the second time he gets hit in the...
Yeah. Extending his forearm there is Michael Miranda, who had a spectacular game with 20 points.
Regular foul.
That's a regular
Michael
foul.
Miranda.
Nasa penalty situation na ang NLEX.
Pwedeng pang sarado na ito.
Yeah.
Para kay Gio Halalo. Of course,
It's gonna be a
crazy things
double-double.
can happen in basketball din, but
Yeah, it's a 7-point lead. And for Halalon, it's going to be a double-double for him in this game.
nagmintis pa sa unang free throw si Gio Halalon.
Iba talaga yung nangyari, no? Sa tema ng laro, sa complexion ng laro. Nung pinasok ni Chito Victorero si Gio Halalon, who did not start in this game,
They were down
biglang
by 9.
nag-iba. They were down by 9. Yes, exactly. Oh, missed 2 free throws right there.
The door is ajar. Cyrus can't get the 3. That hasn't been falling for them dito. And then Lex walks down. Dina.
Well, they had a lot of missed opportunities in the 4th period. We're talking of NLEX. Tapos, naagawan sila ng possessions in the crucial stages of the 4th period. And I think also playing under a handicap. Nawala si J.R. Tinyahan because of a flagrant 2. Nawala din si Kevin Alas because of an ACL injury. Coach Yeng Giao congratulating Chito Victorero. Now we've got Magnolia over the hump, over the semifinals hump. And finally breaking back into the finals. At mag-uumpisa na ang ating finals sa Biyernes, game number 1. It's gonna be San Miguel Beer, the defending champion, versus the Magnolia Hotshots.
Well, familiar territory for a lot of these guys on the Magnolia Hotshot squad, the veterans who won a Grand Slam some years ago. There's some new guys na siyempre makakatulong din dyan. Kiefer Ravena, what an amazing first conference ng kanyang PBA career. Didn't end too well sa laban na ito, but he's really called attention to himself as a great
Also,
rookie.
we were talking about the handicaps ng NLEX. Ang Magnolia handicap din. Hindi lang si Mark Pingley sa nawala. Justin Melton also didn't play in this game.
Tunay na lakas move yan. Natin sa atin ang Cobra Energy Drink. Walang talo. 13 pesos mo. What a brick play that was. They just stole that ball back. And a foul counted opportunity para kay Mark Barroca. Brought the lead back up. And finally it ends 96-89. Pito ang naging winning margin. Magnolia wins the series 4-2, and they are going to the finals against the San Miguel Beermen. That should be an awesome matchup, Dean Quinito.
And Charlie, we were talking about Magnolia. Before this game, in their 3 wins, they averaged 97.3 points a game. When they win, they like to make it high scoring, and guess what? At score ng Magnolia in this game, 96. Almost close to 97.3, which is their quota when they want to win games dito sa semifinals.
That's the story of Chito Victorero's career as a player. Naglaro rin sa PBA yan dati. Coach Mapua in the NCAA. Kia Picanto as a head coach. And then Magnolia. Now, 44 wins, 25 losses. Pretty impressive record in 69 games. Made the semis all 3 conferences last season. And is in the finals dito sa Philippine Cup. Chito Victorero, what a performance from him and his guys. And their road to the finals, well, in the quarters, they played a great conference. Second in the seedings. And through dominance, sometimes perseverance, at other times, they've overcome all the opponents. And of course, that experience that they drew from the veterans, katulad ni Paul Lee, Mark Pingrich, unfortunately won't be there in the finals. The bunch of other guys now, they're where they want to be, and they're gonna give themselves an opportunity. Ang ating Magnolia Pambansang Manok Best Player of the Game ay si Gio Halalon. Napili natin siya, Dean, because ibang impact na ginawa niya rito. And the numbers also pretty impressive for the little guy.
Well, siya yung game changer ng Magnolia. Kung pagpasok niya, biglang mag-iba yung tema ng laro. And Halalon definitely the best player. Nahanap niya kung sino yung mga libreng kakampi niya. And finishing up with a double-double in this game. Hitting the big shots when he was called on.
And played great defense as well. And in fact, Gio Halalon, our Magnolia Pambansang Manok best player of the game, is with Riza Diaz. Riz,
Charlie, kasama ko nga ang ating Magnolia Pambansang Manok best player of the game from Magnolia Hotshots, Gio Halalon with 11 points, 13 assists and 5 rebounds. Gio, you were off the bench. Nung pinasok ka sa game from the bench, nagbago yung complexion ng laro. May naalala ka bang sinabi sa ni Coach Chito Vicler and perhaps si Coach Johnny Abarientos?
Yeah, kahapon, pagkatapos ng practice namin, tinix ako ni Coach Chito na kailangan ko mag-aggressive sa game, kailangan ko maging energy guy sa mga kuya ko. So, yun, nagawa ko naman yung trabaho ko. So, para kay Kuya Ping talaga tong game kasi binibigyan niya kami ng motivation. Tuwing may game kami, lagi kaming mini-message. So, nagbibigay lakas loob talaga si Kuya Ping.
Parang pusong Pingris, pag nasasaktan ay lalong tumatapang. Nung nasaktan ka nung second quarter, pagbalik mo ng third quarter, parang walang nangyari.
Siguro nag-focus lang talaga ako sa game kasi pag nawala ako sa game, baka mamaya hindi ko matulungan yung mga teammates ko. Tinarbaho namin to lahat, hindi lang ako ang tumarbaho, kami lahat, hindi lang isa, so 15 kami. Kaya,
Gio, first time mo natatapak sa PBA Final Series versus San Miguel Beermen. Anong pakiramdam yan?
kaya sobrang sarap kasi blessing to para sa amin kasi ito na yung goal namin na napuntahan na namin.
What a blessed year it has been for you. Pagkakataon para bumati sa mga fans, anayahan din sila syempre sa finals.
Binabati ko yung family ko sa Cagayan de Oro, girlfriend ko, Apan family, sila Kuya Joey at Yaisa, sila Kintoy Salado, teammate ko, Boss Danny, Mayor ng Cagayan de Oro, Mayor Oka, thank you sa inyo lahat, mga fans. Thank you sa pagsuporta. Si Ken Lauderes, thank you sa suporta sa inyo. Sa lahat po ng asawa ng mga player, thank you sa suporta.
Maraming salamat. Congratulations, Gio Halalon, best player ng ating laro. Punta tayo sa press room with Coach Chito Victor.
Oo. So, maganda yung credit to Mark and to Gio and to Rome. They're doing a good job sa one-on-one defense kay keeper. Ang goal naman talaga namin, malimit lang si keeper eh. Yun lang naman, hindi namin may stop yun, but malimit lang namin yung production. Masaya dahil nag-over the hump din kami dun sa last year namin na semis. But, you know, sabi ko nga, thankful and yung blessing na binibigay sa amin because 3 semi-final appearance, hindi yun madali eh. But yun nga, sabi ko lang, we have to be patient. We need to go to the process. Okay, and then ito na yung process na yung, kumbaga, kung ano man yung na experience namin before for the last 3 semi-finals. Ngayong game, nakuha namin. Kasi yung experience na nakuha namin before. I think hindi madaling kung pagpunta sa finals kasi dadaan ka talaga sa proseso. Yun talaga yung goal namin kasi we cannot, hindi kami pwedeng makipag ng offense sa San Miguel kasi they have the firepower. They can score 100+ points every night. So ang kailangan siguro namin, which is our strength naman for the whole conference, I think, I don't know kung 84 or 85 points allowed lang yung binibigay namin sa opponent namin. So we just try to go to our strength, which is our defense. Yes, oo. Ano naman, from sa start nung mag-take over ako dito sa franchise, yun kagad yung tinanong ko sa kanila eh, are you hungry to win a championship? So sabi nila, oo. So, yun yung gagawin namin. Kailangan lang namin mag-hard work. Kailangan namin yung chemistry. Yun yung pinaka-importante ngayong season. Yun yung nabuo namin talaga. And yun doon talaga ako nag-focus doon sa chemistry ng team. Because last year, we achieved something na I think na parang kulang yung chemistry namin going into the semis eh. So para mabit namin yung para mabit namin yung hump na yun going to the finals. So ang medyo mahirap lang dito, I always talk to Ping na, sabi ko sa kanya, hopefully I can join you sa battle natin sa finals before. So kaya lang, yun nga, medyo may masamang nangyari kay Ping. But this is for Ping. So yun nga injury niya 20 years ago, ako pa yung kasama niya doon eh. So sana makabalik siya at makasama ko siya doon sa battle namin sa kung saan man kami makapunta ni Ping.
96-89 final score. Magnolia wins this game number 6. We started out with NLEX shooting really well nung first period. 4-3 sa kanilang pinasok. Bonasier hit that one. And they actually were leading. Ganda ng defense nila kontra sa Magnolia, limiting Magnolia to just 20 points in the first 12 minutes.
Exactly, magandang gising dito ng NLEX, no? Right from the opening bell. Magandang flow ng offense. Tapos yung defense nila, as you mentioned, holding Magnolia to just 20 points at the end of the first quarter.
Pero no second quarter din, pinasok na nga ito si Gio Halalo. And he changed the complexion of the game. Yung mga play na katulad yan, he was just running and gunning, and well, that was a big factor as well because of that flagrant foul too na nangyari. Kinyahan slapping him in the face on that swipe. Kinyahan was ejected and couldn't play the rest of the game.
And si JR Kinyahan, he averages double figures para sa NLEX, but going back to the dressing room with only 4 points. But in that second period, nagwala na yung Magnolia. They scored 29 points in that quarter as opposed to 20 in the first period. So taking a 3-point lead entering the third period were the hot shots.
In the third period, halos nagsagutan na itong dalawang koponan. Yeah, there were big runs for both teams at certain points nitong third period. Pero natapos ito, 22-all ang nag-score. So yung 3-point lead ng Magnolia at the half, yun pa rin ang kanilang kalamangan pagkatapos ng 3 quarters. Although, you'd have to give credit to guys like Michael Miranda, who kept his team in the game. And well, Mark Baroca, of course, together with Gio Halalon and Rome De La Rosa, as acknowledged by Chito Victolero. Great defense on Kiefer Avena.
Well, nakita natin that set the stage for an exciting fourth period. And si Coach Chito Victolero going with Baroca, Halalon, and Paul Lee in their backcourt. Si Ian Sangalang also pumutok in the fourth period. And that defense, yung anticipation and timing ng Magnolia, and executing the fast break that time. The whole story, of course, was missing in action si Kevin Alas. Tapos, na-disqualify si Kinyahan. And then, those anticipated passes and the steals ng Magnolia making a big difference. And of course, their defense on Kiefer Avena, limited to only 9 points in this game. And Magnolia will go to the finals. And waiting for them, San Miguel Beer, the defending champions.
Usually a great combination, chicken and beer. Di ba? Masarap isabay yun eh. Pero dito sa finals, siguradong bakbakan na mangyayari dyan. Because San Miguel Beer looking to set the record with 4 straight Philippine Cup championships, and Magnolia raring to get another championship after not having even gone to the finals the past few seasons.
For Charlie, I feel it's going to be a very emotional series. Magnolia trying to win this one para kay Mark Pingris, and si San Miguel Beer coach Leo Austria. It's been 2 weeks since his wife, Nanette, had her kidney transplant, and it's also been an emotional campaign para sa kanya. And I think both these teams are going to be very inspired to provide the fans with an exciting finals.
Well, it's SMB versus Magnolia. Let's look at that matchup right now. It's gonna be a final face-off between two teams na marunong sa mga finals. May experience pareho ito. They've got powerhouse lineups, front court, back court. Of course, San Miguel Beer, this has been their conference. Pero Magnolia wants to claim it. They were winning this before San Miguel took over the Philippine Cup dominance.
Sa tingin ko, it'll be a very evenly matched series. These teams faced off in the eliminations kung saan nanalo ang San Miguel Beer by just 1 point, 77-76. Ito po ang ating road to the finals. And now, alam na natin kung sinong lalaban for the championship in a best-of-7 series. San Miguel Beer kontra Magnolia.
So long from the semis. Finals na po sa Biyernes yan. Sa ngalan ng lahat ng kasama natin dito sa ESPN 5, si Dean Quinito, si Riza Diaz, lahat ng mga nandito sa aming tabi. Katulad nila, Arvin, si Van, si Mike, si Maki, si Roy, Charlie Cuna po. Thank you all for watching the PBA. Until this point, we go to the finals on Friday.